Greetings, everyone. Welcome once more to the Crimson Queen. The War Tower has been secured, and information can be gained. A chance to strike back, perhaps defeat the Chain Spirit, lies before our heroes. Will they be able to take advantage of it? Will they be able to truly strike at the heart of the problem in Scotland? This might just be the opportunity they need. So join us now. As the adventure continues, and I unmute everybody. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
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 So,
Greetings.
we are missing a Lightning today. From the sounds of it, maybe on break they can join, maybe not, we'll see. And then, it's just unfortunate with work schedule. We were hoping to have Lynn's back, but it looks as though it won't be for a little while at least.
Might be that way.
So, we'll play it with a beat for now, and if we have a need to, we'll get an extra. And Zardris
I
will
think
be...
we can do it with 4.
I mean, if all else fails, I could either have Tavel just join you or someone else. Tavel does need to be level up, but still. You do also have some other powers.
Yeah, we've got a cleric and some. We got high damage. We're good. We're all fairly high damage.
Hi,
So, yeah.
I'm high damage.
Yeah, points of
I'm
hammer.
damage.
None of you can quite point at a dude and make him explode yet.
I can point
Khandes
at
can.
I can point at dudes.
Khandes has to
damage
crit to do the
them.
kind of damage I can do.
So, you were upstairs. So I think
Yeah,
that's...
you had us in the right
We
spot.
were. Yeah, we were.
I remember which.
Because we just fought this guy down.
Oh,
here.
it's down here. It's down here. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I missed that it was down in the bottom. So I'm
In
moving
room 34.
Room 34, which is technically called something else entirely on mine.
Called room 34.
It's called
Where did they name it
E11. It's E11.
Oh,
like
also
it's
we
not
decided
supposed to be
that
named.
because curses are like not well defined.
Yeah, they're
really...
they're use curses. It seems like it's the I touch it and you get cursed by it's rare. So we're just having it use curses because it's a little bit easier to worry about that. Right? Anyway, so did I give you the loot from the dead guy?
I did just shove them in the bag, and we can identify them later.
Yeah, we got his
cursed
loot.
and toss them.
Okay.
It's posted there. Points at that thing.
Did I put it in?
It's a full plate,
I
a
did-
thundering warhammer, belt of giant strength, and a ring of protection.
Okay. Well, I didn't put it into the
Yep.
list, so I'll do that.
Yeah, okay. Also, as I said, there was the table displayed with sand and a lot of, looks like stuff on it, and a number of kind of torn up papers on the ground that look to be maybe they're remnants of a journal.
This could read.
Can
Okay.
Khandes read?
Yes,
Read what?
Yeah.
I have an intelligence of 10.
Sorry, yeah, that's true. You're actually not. You're actually not playing a barbarian, which in third edition, so you are literate.
Yes. So, you can take the remnants of journal and see that there is a number of entries that you think are newer, but it's kind of hard to tell. But everything is damaged. Looks as though the individual here was filled with a lot of anger. The first entry that you can make out is, "That bastard lizard did it! Attacked me! How dare it! Doesn't know who I am. Even now, I still feel weak. I'm unsure. I was unsure I would recover. Khazavon's blessing seems to remain. I will crush it for what it did. I will regain my honor." And the further entry is, "My connection is lost. How could it be? I was loyal. Why has Mithrodar forsaken me? It's that dragon. It did this to gain more power. I will slay it and regain my place as a chosen of Khazavon, awaiting our master's return." Further entry, "I have now learned the truth. I was feeling weak in the past few days, and now know it was more than just attack. That bastard lizard somehow managed to kill me. Me! And when I was given life again, I was different. I was no longer the great servant I once was. The dragon could have not done this. Me? It was the she-devil! She has always plotted against me. And my feud with the lizard was an excuse to weaken me. Now I know I will have my revenge! second to last entry. I have a way to strike back at the She-Devil. Yes! I know what she did. She convinced Mithrondar to bond to that blasted gate guard, Castrothin. That idiot keeps whining about his existence. Bah! He is weak. He should not have been chosen. That She-Devil's that stupid necklace he keeps going on about. With it she can control him. And she used this to steal the power of my chain. Mine! I should steal it back and command him to attack her. No! Short-sighted. I must make my plan. I'll find a way to take the news. I'll take it to my good friend Castrothin, and I will let him find some peace. That is until I regain my place at Mithrodar's side. Then I will drag his soul back to unlife, and use him to then, and only then, kill the She-Devil. Then that stupid lizard. I should choose the chains of Mithrodar. I know who is best to guard this place until our master returns. I lead his fortresses in countless victories. I am his greatest warrior. I will regain my status, regain the power stolen from me, and they will rule the day they betrayed me. The last entry, which seems fairly new. There's something going on in the castle. The stupid lizard is restless. Keeps flying out and returning over and over again. Perhaps this is my time to finally get the She-Devil. I'll come up with the perfect plan. I just need to review her location, her forces and mine. I'll make sure that the gate guard is distracted, or at least she cannot communicate with the idiot. The dragon will take care of whatever orcs or foolish heroes that have entered this place. At very least keep them at bay. Instead of making my strength, it'll be I who hunts the invaders.
Invade this.
I
Well,
mean,
he's dead now, so
he is dead now.
Exactly.
You can realize that the display he has on the table in sand seems to be what you can guess is a general outline of the upper areas of the castle.
Neat.
I will reveal a few things here.
As we caught him playing with his dolls again.
Cool.
There seems to be a staircase leading to here, and a room here, a hallway here, and he seems to be marking this area here as where he wants to go to. He also has, basically, it's a lot less outlined, but he also has this area outlined.
Oh.
That seems to be the above the gate. Perhaps where a guardian of the gate is. If you wanted, you could go fight that guy, or, as he says, you could just command him to end himself if you find his necklace.
I think it's just worth commanding to end himself.
It would be one less fight. It's theoretically under the control of the devil who's in this area here. There's more outline to the building, but it's like vague.
So if we kill the devil first, then we can get the necklace.
Yes.
Got
She
it.
theoretically has it.
We also don't know where that banshee is.
Yeah, that's
could it
the
potentially
main
be a
issue.
worm skull necklace?
This seems to be the third floor that he's pointing at. So
Okay.
there are other towers. But yeah.
Right, I pull out the necklace with worm skulls on it. Could it be this? Probably not, but it could be. We have a worm skull necklace, a necklace of 7 silver-plated red wormling skulls.
Didn't
I don't know
we
where
get
you got that.
before we
That
got
was off
that
the orc
before
guy.
here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that off the orc guy?
That was off the orc guy, yeah.
That was off the
Oh,
orc
that
guy,
was
yeah.
that was a while back then. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Because he also had the dragon slaying sword, so it made sense
You're right.
why he had that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not knowing where this banshee is a little rough.
Also,
I mean-
I fixed the loot sheet, so now I can mark things that are
We could always
gems.
head back to camp, and Ada and I could talk to the hag, see if we got anything that she would trade information for. Maybe she knows more about where the banshee located.
If that is what you would wish to do. I will not bar you from speaking to the hag.
Ada, does that make sense to you?
What do we say that one more time?
I was saying that we could try going back to camp and talk to the hag, see if we got anything that she would be interested in, and offer to trade that if she has information on the banshee.
Oh yeah, the banshee.
We're
Yeah,
thinking a
Because
bunch of stuff.
Because if she knows where the banshee, where the banshee normally hangs out, that would help us greatly.
Yeah, because we could avoid it and also prepare for it if we know where it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about going back to camp? We could talk to her, take a bit of a rest, and come back fully prepared.
I think we should at least finish up this tower. There's a door over here.
There is a door over here, and I will pretty much just reveal the rest of this tower and describe what kind of things you find. Because there really isn't much more after this. Now, so there's the rest of the tower. The rooms you have not accessed. The one you passed by to enter E11 appears to be a record room of some kind. It details the conquest triumphs, significant foes slain, methods of execution, lists of soldiers under the banner. So yeah.
I'm gonna collect these records.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Joe, that reaction was all I could hope for.
I'm gonna collect these records for posterity, and also so I can give them to the Pharasma Church, but at least get the names of the people who died here recorded.
Yes.
That was just because I didn't come up with that joke myself.
Okay. What's in room? Wait. Was that I or G?
What's in the big room at the bottom? Because he just described I.
Yes.
Okay.
This seems to be the quarters of perhaps the individual you had fought here. No piece of furniture is intact. There's a headboard for a bed that's partially wedged into an arrow slit in the south wall. Let's see. I can just say there is a phantasm here that one of you will have a rush of intense fury accompanied by a flash of insight that this place once belonged to someone of importance, Scarwall. And, that headboard is the last part of his former existence.
Burn the headboard.
I was gonna say that.
Nullify his existence completely.
Yeah, let's just forget about this guy forever.
I mean, I think technically speaking, it was probably more of a connection when he was an original undead, because I don't know what he was, but he was changed when he came back to a Juju zombie.
Well, it's burned anyway.
Yeah. Upstairs, there is a guard post that is empty, and of course the battlements.
Are there actually equipment?
The battlements leave to the outside, may I note. But you can actually see that they leave to the outside when you open the door.
Do we want to risk going out there to get a look at the other towers?
Yes.
Because we know that there are some boys flying around.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I mean, someone could go small and take a peek out.
Yeah, I was good.
I'm
already. Actually, wait. I'm still a cat.
Yeah, you're a cat currently.
Oh yeah.
Get your butt out there.
I'll
just imagine you open. I sit in the doorway. No, I'm just kidding.
And then I spray you.
I kick the cat out the doorway.
No. I take my water skin out and spritz it a little.
Okay. So I can tell you, this is a very large tower that goes up. There are a number of smaller towers. I'll just kind of open them up and move them. There's these, which I'll just kind of show a little bit of the roof here, just so you can kind of tell where they are. This is the correct area with the roof area. There is a cupola that is over here. Give me a perception check. This one I actually do need a check for. Out of the state.
Okay. I will percept. this isn't my worst roll.
Okay.
Although that is like one of the worst rolls.
Okay. Certainly speaking, as you kind of like sit here for a second and see, you can tell that at least this tower here seems to have gargoyles hanging around it. This one here, which it's not really on that.
I'm not seeing a pane.
I'll shift in. That one there.
That one, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
you were pinging it, and it was making like the circle like just big enough to where it's like when my eyes finally focused on it.
Yeah, it's like it would be like around like here is that tower on the second floor map.
Okay.
So these all go down, or to the third floor. I'm sorry. So that's like the fourth floor above that tower. So you do know that one has some gargoyles hanging around it. Whether or not that's their main one or anything else, you haven't noticed.
Okay. How far away? So what? Where does that tower like? Is it? So we've got the north, east, west, south. Wait, north, east, south, west.
East of us.
So it's to the east of us. We're over there. So it's to the east.
Okay.
No.
The tower. The tower you're currently in, I will tell you, would be.
We're at the eastmost tower.
Yeah, you would be, like, in comparison to this, over by where this, like, maybe a little farther north than this end, we'll say. Because...
In this end?
Yeah. Because it would be off this map, but it would be kind of, like, over towards where the end is, east-wise. Because this is, like, this area is above that
so
first
it's more
floor
towards
you start.
so it's closer to the front of the...
So basically... Probably you would guess that this main tower here is kind of over where that evil room is.
Yeah, no, and that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. So it's more towards the front where.
So like over here, this is probably stairs that are above the guardhouse. The stairs you saw in the middle most likely lead to here.
And then I'm guessing this area, the area that we got the map from the dead guy, is. Would that be in the donjon area that we're... No.
Up here. I'll ping up here. So shift right up here. That's the courtyard.
Okay. Oh, so this is over the other...
This is over the first building you kind of explored. So like, yeah, you probably would actually be like shifting like over here, maybe actually a little bit more to the north. I think that's actually it might be like a little bit more like this. It's hard to tell exactly because
so I could probably see this
tower.
I could probably see right here, unless that's inside.
Well, no, you can't because that's inside because it goes up higher than this by a number of floors.
Got it.
It does not show the other floors. It only shows this bottom floor in the map you have. But again, it's a plane. It's built into like sand with like things and we're marking stuff down. It's not meant to be like perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one more thing to check. Are there actually this equipment on the roof, and is it functional?
Which equipment?
I assume the ballista and whatever these two things are.
I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, I think they're ballista and catapults.
It is. Let me see here. You do get a good view of the Crater Lake and the walls of the volcanic cliffs beyond, and I will note too. It is a very good view from this part of the castle. They're a pair of catapults and a ballista. They are crumbled and ruined.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Fair enough. They are old.
I mean, there was a part of me that wanted to ballista the side of the tower where the devil was and see what happened.
No, we should not provoke the devil yet.
I mean, I wouldn't talk to you guys before doing it, but yeah, I'll turn back to human and tell you guys everything.
Again, that stuff is also not even aiming towards that direction. It's aiming out over the lake.
I mean, you can move things.
True.
But yeah, no, they're non-functional. I figured they'd be non-functional, but otherwise we might have been faced with something coming in. But... So I'll turn human and or dragon and tell you guys all everything.
Oh my God, you're a human. What happened?
Interesting. Interesting to know.
Well, do we go back to camp now? Try to talk to Hag Lady?
We could see what she knows of this.
More information, better.
Castrothane.
Castrothane is a name that you gain.
Yep. Do. Name gained.
But is it the name game?
Alright.
Do I look like laundry detergent to you?
So you can return
Yes.
Fair enough.
to the campsite.
You're all washed
I'll move
out.
us back over here for a minute.
All washed up.
Certainly speaking, once returning to this campsite, are you going to go talk to Malthrone? Or do you go to rest? What do you do?
I think first we'll talk to Malthorne's the hag,
I'm
right?
going to. Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to suggest that tomorrow, since I don't really need too many of my 5th level spells, since most of them don't do anything undead, I'm basically going to teleport to Magnemar and just get a scroll of insect scalps to scout the building out.
Okay.
If the hag doesn't give any useful information, or you can't make a deal.
Okay. While you're there, I shove a bunch of stuff to sell at you, and I'm going to clear out those.
Okay. I think that takes like a full day to do that.
That does take quite a while to sell.
So I don't know if we
unless
should
you
do
want to
that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it just takes time.
Never mind. Okay, never mind then.
I will need some gold. I'm not.
I mean, we have the
20.
30,000 party gold
loot.
that you can.
Yeah, let me. What's the 4th level scroll cost?
Well, that's if also we don't get the information.
Yeah, I'm
from-
just preparing for that eventuality.
Well,
Yeah, it's
why
only
you-
700 gold.
Yeah. But it might be good to get either way.
Yeah.
It's not a bad
Oh,
spell.
welcome back, dearies. Her flaming horse snorts at you as you kind of like enter into what she's made to be like a campsite. She's definitely set herself up with like, you know, a very big like a kind of alchemist lab that she's probably like imported in from there. She's got like a cauldron brewing with something in it. It's
Something
very
that smells
like
terrible.
oh yeah, no. She's doing very much hag stuff over here.
We wonder if anything that we got so far might interest you, and if you might have information on Banshee.
Let me take a look. A trade for information. Well.
Honestly, anything with a check mark.
On I
the
can't
group
open
list.
the list right now. I don't have the open list.
Oh, okay.
What items would she be interested in is the question. Does it specify?
It does not really specify, because you negotiated well enough to get her away from the souls of the dead. Because those trade.
Okay, wait. Can we trade her the Flask of Curses?
I will tell you,
Actually, she might want that.
You do technically have the soul of a dead person in an axe.
We do have that as well. I would not mind that. Although, honestly, I looked that thing up. That thing's worth a lot.
Yeah, but once the soul's gone, is it still worth a lot?
Yeah, but like,
yes.
who cares about ripping
Because-
a hag off? You can just kill her.
I think it is.
Well, would she be interested in the soul flask of soul?
Actually, okay, it's not like the worst. It's not the most expensive thing we have.
Well, let's ask about the flask first, because that flask of curses sounds like something that she might like.
Where did you
Yeah,
find
no.
the Flask of Curses?
That was on
That
the
was
guy
so
in like
long
book
ago.
in like book 2, the guy who we killed in the
That bard guy
hospital.
had it. Or whatever.
Yeah, the
it
bard
was. The red mantis
the bard guy in the hospital. Remember he had a flask that if you open it just curses you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
was like-
She might like that. She's a hag.
And it literally sells for 0, so it's all like it's like literally horrible and nobody wants it.
She would probably deal for that. And honestly speaking, she's trying to sell things in Abaddon's market. The more horrible, the better. She might actually deal for the cursed items.
Oh.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that.
Yeah.
Although technically we did not get them identified, so we don't know.
So
if
I guess
Right,
if you're showing her stuff, she might identify them as cursed.
Oh, okay.
Seems you've picked up a few cursed items amongst this flask that you say is filled with curses. Fascinating. A drinkable curse? Some cursed things? Well, I would have to lock the curses into them, which would require some time. I'm assuming they're probably linked to the overall magics of Scarwall, and when you debase that, it would normally remove them. But I could lock the spiritual energy inside of it. The cursed item could sell for well. The suffering of people could be brought about with them. Yes, I think this would be a fine deal for some basic information. You asked about the Banshee.
And, well, I also asked about Castor Thane. She knows who that is,
Thane. I do know of Castor Thane. What do you want to know about the guard of the gates?
Mostly what he is. I mean, a devil is a devil. We know there's a lich, but we don't know what Castor Thane is.
Castor Thane is merely a type of skeleton, an advanced one that both retains mind and much of its abilities.
What does a keeper of the gate do? More in the actual duties. I'm not well.
It was originally Castor Thane's job to ensure, I believe, that the castle, there was warning if there was an attack. Organize the defenses.
Got it. So, kind of the first the lookouts.
I don't know much about Castor Thane otherwise, but he is. I do believe he is accompanied by 2 shadows, very powerful ones, that guard his side.
Oh, great. More drain.
But they do listen to him.
I was in character, by the way.
Otherwise, if you are seeking the Banshee herself, I have heard her screams and seen her twit about. I believe at the highest point in the main building, at the cupola, is where she remains. She lords over the gargoyles in some strange way from their towers nearby.
That's good. That means we might not have to worry too much about her if we go for the devil. We're more worried about running into the Banshee than any other.
I see you've learned of Nihil and seek her then. Well, good luck with that.
Yes. We have also learned of... hold on. Notes. Nope, that's not notes. There are my notes. Oh, yeah, no, we did learn Castor Thane. He, Nihil, and... Oh, yeah, and Zevrek is a lich. Do you perhaps know what his phylactery looks like? Long shot, but...
Ah! So a lich lies in the chapel, in the northern chapel. Fascinating. I was suspecting that's where it lied, and a creature like that should lead over. But no, I do not recognize the name off the top of my head. Perhaps your clergy friends of Zon-Cathon may know of that name, if it is one that harkens back to Casabon's time.
True. Good point, yes.
Toss these weapons into the cauldron!
Here you go.
Yep. Dump.
Excellent. She's gonna start, like, pulling around some things. Now to lock the curses in each of them!
Well, have fun with that. We'll go inform our friends of what...
The nightmare, of course, is
Relay.
hanging out by, like, where you enter, where she's, like, made this, like, tent will kind of snort some smoke at you, and it's like...
I can
Yeah.
picture it like breathing some almost like fire towards to heat up the cauldron more.
It's like, you know, it's just, like, some smoke and brimstone, just like, it snorts out at you as it goes to help her. Yeah. Anyway.
Hopefully that won't
Yeah.
bite us in the back.
Yeah. Also, according to... So, I think we were like... Yeah, what's interesting is, the dragon did tell us Castrothane was a link. He just gave us the wrong location. He gave us the location of the old link. But he gave us the right name.
You get by the story that the dragon really didn't give a rat's ass about a lot of it and assumed it was the same one. Almost.
That makes sense. Yeah, because originally we were like, he told us it was in that tower, but he told us it was Castrothane. And it's like, oh wait, Castrothane was the right name, but he probably caught word of the new name's like, is that a new one? Probably not.
It probably just replaced the old one. He probably just really assumed a new one took the place of the old one.
After he killed the old one, yeah.
Whatever, politics.
Evil politics. What the hell is that?
Oh no, more ticks that are politically aligned.
No. Anyway, okay.
Okay.
Well, we get a rest.
Do we know
Yes.
what kind of devil this is?
Ooh. You don't.
That might be something worth trying to learn.
I think from what the dragon said, it was more of a unique devil. That doesn't mean it doesn't have a general basis of what it stars.
Yeah, a devil of unique origins.
This
She also
devil's
controls a lot of
the-
imps.
Devils can be pretty weird because they can have 2 arms, 2 legs, or they can just be like a massive tentacle in this game.
I thought most of those
Well,
were demons. I thought
if-
demons were
No,
the weird ones.
handmaiden.
If
Devil's
it's
Sword
if it's
tentacle
unique,
monster.
its name might mean something
Yeah.
to someone who knows religion.
It's true. We could ask.
Could ask our evil friends.
The Cathan clerics.
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to go speak to them, you can ask them stuff.
Yeah.
Greetings once more. Hello! How's it going?
Hi.
Such opposites.
So, how are things going?
Good. We killed. Well.
Dragon's
someone who we
gone.
thought- Dragon's gone. You may have seen it fly off. We killed a previous anchor, but apparently it was no longer an anchor. So, but we do have the location of the final 3 anchors. Hopefully, we can get this done in a few more days.
We're wondering if you know the name. What was the name of the devil again?
Oh, well, there's 2 people who we want to know. One is the devil, Nihil, if you've potentially heard of her. And then the other is Zev Reverka.
Zavravenka is a dangerous name to tell you. That is what I can talk of. Zavravenka perhaps still is something that would be respected by me. Why do I say that? He is a clergy. Of course, a clergy of my god. Zankathan. During Kazavan's reign, the Lich was the religious advisor to Kazavan. It was assumed that he allowed Kazavan's transgressions, allowed him to go to the dark realm and the considered betrayal.
Interesting. Do you know how he became a lich?
That I cannot answer. He was that before he entered into service at Castle as far as I know.
That's actually good to know. That means he's been a lich for a long time.
It would also mean that he is not as tied to it. Though theoretically, if you were to kill him without destroying his flag, while his soul was recovered, anchor might be broken, or at least weakened.
Well, given that another was killed and brought back, was enough to break an anchor, it seems that might actually be possibly enough. It might be, if given the fact that this lich was one long before before it came to the castle, its phylactery could in theory be anywhere, even potentially outside the castle. Unlikely, but possible.
It is a slight chance. Hard to say. As for Neil... Ooh, I think I know that one. I heard some stories about that one. It was said that it was once a very powerful devil that served Zon-Kuthon itself. Nihil the Ashbringer. I believe it was an assassin of our Lord.
Do you know what kind of devil it is?
Oh no, I'm unsure. It might be... It's a tough thing to say.
Okay. Does it have any deeds it was known for? Perhaps any abilities it might have?
Ooh. Well...
Apparently an assassin.
Yeah. Apparently.
Sounds like a fallen devil.
How does that work?
I'm going to roll a d20 for this lady here. See if she might know something. 12's not bad. If I think about it more, I think she is unique for what she was originally. But from my knowledge of devils, she very well could have been an Ashmead, Judgment Day.
Interesting.
So, again, if she has different abilities than a standard one, or even if she's just similar to one, I can't say for sure. Just to give you an information, an Ashmead Devil is one that delivers Asmodeus' justice. If the laws of hell are violated, they are the enforcers.
Gotcha.
They particularly are originally those that bring justice and annihilation to devils that move against Asmodeus. And they can track across the multiverse.
Right.
Well, this one can. It's anchored.
Also, let me see yours. I'm going to say that probably Ivona. You get the feeling that from your knowledge, from having it be mentioned, it might already be aware of your presence here. They're particularly good at hunting and understanding their foes and studying their weaknesses.
That may have been watching us.
Yes. It very easily
knows you have bad will saves.
Oh no! My only weakness.
If it is indeed an Ashby of some kind, they are particularly very good at understanding what a situation is and, begin to read. So, yes. Whether she would use magical abilities or have things that may be, stealthy, and been able to kind of see things. There is very good logs. Also, aka they can cast the spell Prying Eyes.
Makes sense.
Scrying, you said?
Prying Eyes.
Can they cast that? Prying Eyes, okay.
Yeah.
Which is probably a scrying type spell.
Yeah.
It sends tiny eyes out to look around and everything.
Yeah.
So it's could have been watching us,
Like
basically.
a curse for the scrying.
Yeah.
Kind of like insect scouts in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
Scrying eyes. Oh,
Well, I'm now gonna be on the lookout for eyes.
They are very
I
hard to
have two.
see, but not impossible.
I mean, let's be real. I won't make the check. Zardris will know where every single one is.
I have 2.
The thing is, the one that could maybe see them is Khandes.
I have invisibility, and I actually have a decent
You
perception.
mean- You mean, what about Zardris, though?
Zardris has a really big bonus, doesn't see invisibility.
I
Invisibility
have
is like
the
a plus
invisibility
40.
permanently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, invisibility is just a plus 20. I think Zardris can overcome that.
The possibility exists, but it's not given.
Invisibility is a plus 40 if they're not moving.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I'm gonna get rid of the cursed items because those
Yeah.
are gone.
If they're
We
just hovering
sold
there
them.
blinking at you, it's harder to see them.
We actually got rid of our Flask of Curses. We've been holding on to that for a long time.
Flasky, cursey.
Yeah, that's okay. We just gave a hag a bunch of curse shit.
She's just gonna sell them to someone so they can make more suffering. It's whatever.
Only more suffering in the world.
I mean, she's taken them to, Abaddon, so it's already filled with suffering there, so...
Yeah, that one sucks.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they're probably not going to stay in Abaddon.
You never know. Alright, so you've gotten some information. What's your plan?
One
I think we
question.
should kill the Lich last.
Yes, I
Oh
agree.
yeah, we already said that. I think we were going for the devil next.
Also, I will
mean,
let you know that if you would take out the Devil and Castrofane, you theoretically could take Mithrodar without fighting the Lich. But from what you've learned, the Lich will still be there.
Yeah, we'll have to deal with the Lich eventually.
Yeah.
Whether or not you deal with it as an anchor or not, will completely up to you.
Let's go find the devil. If we can negate a fight with Castrothane, although if she has his necklace, she may be able to summon or call him.
Well, if you wish to make a deal with the creature, now would be the time to
No.
theorize that.
Art deals with
Let's just-
devils normally bad.
Deals with hags are pretty bad too.
We're only
she's-
giving her items. The devil's not going to want an item.
Trading a hag for information is, in my opinion, a lesser evil.
She likely already knows we're here and what we can do anyways.
Might as well fight her. Okay, we can fight the devil.
Okay.
Oh, also, I added a thing that calculates weight for what we're carrying. We're carrying almost 3,000 pounds of equipment.
Now,
So,
there's
I'm
something
gonna
I could
take us back to
note.
level 2 for a second here, just so we can see.
There's something I could note for this devil fight. I have dismissal.
Mhm.
If we want to try that, we would have to fight Skeleton Man, but it would potentially get rid of the devil in one round because it can't get back. Theoretically. Well, no, dismissal wouldn't work actually. I think because of the dimensional shift, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not going to bother
think
prepping that. I think
Okay.
dismissal was covered under that.
Yes, I think dismissal is one of those ones that...
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna prep some
So you assume it's
spells.
this, I'll shift ping it. You assume it's this stairs up. I'm just marking it. And the other one that was up over here would lead
Anything
to where
that does
Castor
good
is.
damage might be a good idea.
I don't have anything that's good damage.
Okay.
Oh, right. Sorry, we need to go over here. You're right.
My thing is to do good damage, but not good damage, right?
Yes.
So where are we ending up?
You would end up on our side.
I prepped a bunch of stuff that can potentially just like
Question:
kill it.
Are devils normally lawful?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
lawful evil, yeah.
You're
Devils
lawful
are
evil.
I have the
devils.
+1 lawful outsider bane greatsword, so I think I might be using that. That's probably going to be where I should use this.
It said lawful outsider bane. Did that mean lawful bane, or it was a lawful
Outsiders that are lawful.
Yeah, specifically.
weapon? Oh, okay. I misunderstood. that.
Normally,
Okay.
normally an outsider bane weapon will be to a specific alignment. So good, evil.
Got it. I'll correct the pricing on that.
I have it on my sheet anyway, so...
Oh yeah, I'll just delete it then, and we can put it back on later. Are devils
well-
outsiders?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything
they're from another plane.
Any planar creature's an outsider.
So there's a very complex set of rooms here. But yes, you would know. You don't know what's in these rooms, but you know that here would be where the direction of the devil is, and most likely she's this tower here. From what the general knew.
Do we scout around, or do we just go straight to the tower?
I'm looking at things. I have to. I'm figuring stuff out for Cleric.
I'm just asking in general. What do people want to do?
Always a very good question.
I mean, if we...
So we have a lot of places. We kind of know where she is. Are we worried about people coming from behind? If not, then we should.
I mean, it's
probably go
always
and
a
fight her first.
possibility, but that's why I was saying, do we want to scout around? But then we could also maybe not scout and just not have to deal with anything else that's
I mean, the
chicanery.
nice thing about not scouting means we can go at her full power.
Yeah.
I think I
But
have
that means we
everything.
might have to use that full power, which
Yeah.
is because we get ganked.
I just want to check it. I'm sure.
Also, I left it on the sheet. I just changed it to 0 in the amount of items. So
Okay. Yeah, the only thing I don't have reach with it. That's the only downside. But if I had nunchuck,
Ivona, did you put the staff of necromancy on your sheet?
I have not done that yet, but I
Okay.
put there. Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'll just let me know when you do, and I'll delete it off the sheet.
Alright, you're good.
I'm good to do it.
Yep.
well, I think we'd have to go through 24 to get up to the door of 31. Or is she on the next level?
You would be
see-
unaware if she would be in 31 or if there was stuff above 31.
Well, C means trapdoor because we've run into that before. Basically means a door in the ceiling.
Yes.
But we don't know
You
what's in that room yet, so we don't really
Well,
know that.
You feel
Well, we saw the
like
map.
probably
Yeah, it said what's where.
C is really bad to go through them. Because what's above C is the cupola.
The cupola. Oh, right, the place where the banshee is.
Yes.
We don't want to go up there.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
She's probably in the tower.
Right, so 31.
Yes.
which we would have to go through 24 to get to 31.
We don't want to go up in
Yeah.
24, but we can go into 24.
There's also a staircase that looks like it's going up. That's why I was asking.
Oh, right here? No, that's going
Yeah.
down. That's where we came up from.
Oh, that's down. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. That's how we got to
Then
this
I
point.
guess- Well, do you want to open the door?
Yes. I
I'll
open
stand
the
behind
door.
you.
I'll also activate my...
Assume I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
guessing
assuming,
it's cleric sheet.
you know, I'm also assuming that, you know, we have ears going on, at least
Tiny-
passively.
that. Oh, also, I would not mind if you have it a cat's grace before
Yeah,
going
yeah,
into.
you can have a catch race. Both strengthening Ivona for some special fun stuff.
Ooh, special fun stuff.
Communal protection from evil.
Pro evil.
Protection from evil is that one that's a little weird.
I know I have a buff for it, so.
It's a situational, some situational bonus.
Ivona. I'm going to
Oh.
tell you because I wanted to look up something.
Yes.
Dismissal still might work.
Dismissal still might work.
The dimensional anchor technically affects non-inhabitants of the castle, even though this does not block summoning spells. She is
Okay.
technically an inhabitant of the castle.
Ah.
Okay, so, if things get desperate enough, I can try that.
It would be a save, and it's a save
Yeah,
or
a
suck.
save, and I assume spell resistance.
Yes.
Because it is a high-level devil.
So it's not really good chance. But I just wanted to make sure of it because I didn't know if dismissal, because it works differently. I think because I think it's because it's really technically because summoning stuff still can work. It's like shoving her back to it, and because like it's meant to prevent outsiders, the dimensional anchor, more than people that are there.
Yeah,
Most of them
it's-
are connected with the
just-
curse anyway.
And it's to send her back to the hells.
Yeah. So,
I could try it. I'm going to be rolling fucking spell resistance checks like crazy anyway, so...
You might be happy to go back to the hills.
yeah, you never know.
We don't know.
Okay. And you cast Computer
Oh,
Protection
wait.
from Evil.
I already had
Yep.
this. Dang it.
And that's all buffs, I think, for Zardris. Everything else is kind of a short buff. I guess there can be a bless thrown down.
Let me see.
Less.
You will open the door, and there will be two things guarding the room. I will show you what they look like in a second.
Ah, shit.
Let me grab my me
Let me grab my
me and Zardis.
Let me grab myself.
There
Semi-lizardish.
is what it looks
Oh,
like.
Scrub devils.
These
I
bastards.
was correct. They do look semi-lizardish.
I hate these things.
Amatula. There's a pair of them in the room as you open the door.
I just fucking dismissal these guys.
We need to get out initiative tracker if I can find it. And I'll just
Hey, good
have
roll.
them go together. So I'm just reading once.
Horrible roll.
I just created an actual copy. Which is one of
Perfect
those.
roll from Ivona.
So,
I'm a perfect creature.
this might not go well for them.
I'm gonna move up slightly.
Mhm.
Definitely
Definitely can see the one. Yeah.
Spells.
It's a
It is a
sparsely
bar.
furnished chamber that appears to be a guard room. A single table, 2 chairs, and tarnished brazier. So yeah, they just kind of seem to be hanging out here as guards. They probably heard you coming, though, because they've got a perception of 21 and you weren't stealthy.
Yeah, we weren't really stealthy. I would like The one I can see to please make a will save.
Okay. What's this button?
Oh, he's going to take some tinier damage.
I need a spell or a caster level check for that.
Yeah. I just clicked the wizard button, right?
You just click the wizard button.
Alright, 17.
That will not overcome it anyway.
Damn! Alright, that's fine. I lose the spell slot.
It was a low roll, though. You rolled
That's
a 3,
okay. It was not a great spell anyways. Oh, this was...
So. Zardris.
Oh god. I'm gonna slow the room. Zardris. Zardris is going to...
if you're slowing the room, it would still have a chance to affect the other one.
Oh, yeah, true.
You would have to roll separately for the spell.
True.
And I have to roll separately.
22.
That is enough. So let me see if it will save.
Ah, damn it. Alright, that's fine. It was a gamble.
It rolls an 18.
My abjuration DC is not that great.
Yeah.
I mean, they both rolled really well. 17 and 18.
Yeah, 17, 18. So.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to look. This Cleric is big. I actually look through Zardis'
You figure out what Zardis does.
Yeah, I do have to parse what Zardis do.
What would the Zardis do?
I was about to say she can fireball, but then I remember they're devils.
They are devils,
Yeah.
which makes us a little
Ice ball.
harder.
Unless they're not, like, resistant to everything like they are in 5e.
I don't want to use high level spells on this.
They're immune to some things and resistance to others.
I know. Like, in 5e
I'm just
going
gonna
to
tell you, you would know they're immune to fire. You know, that is
Yeah.
No, I know. That's why I said fireball. Oh wait, they're devils. I know that much.
Yeah.
I know a lot are immune to ice, or is it only some are immune to ice?
I think
Some can be. Some are usually like there's a lot of other elemental resistances that are at least resistant to.
Yeah, but I know there are a few that are immune to ice.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Zardis just cast Divine Power on themselves.
Okay.
And that'll be Zardis' turn.
Are
No,
they
I'm gonna have Zardis move up a little bit.
The power.
I'm gonna have Zardis move up to like
Okay.
one forward, you Cleric.
Sorry.
Ada, you are technically, I think, only 5 feet away from these things. They were just.
Damn it! I literally can never pounce in here. Like, I
Well,
always end up.
you can just step up and attack. I'm sorry you don't get the +2. I just put them in the middle of the room. Oh man, you don't get the extra +2 from pouncing. You can still make your full attack.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna get a full attack, so.
So you activated that beforehand. Well, here's the thing. I also get like other stuff because I have like actual things with it. But
Ooh.
do I want to switch? Yeah, I'll switch. And that will be my swift, and then I will do my fight defensively thing, and then I will go all out. Per pow. Really need to fix this. For whatever reason, the notes are wrong.
I don't know what that confirmation on a critical is.
You're right. It did not roll a confirm. Hold on. I'll just roll a.
That's weird.
Yeah. Plus 14 plus 5 plus 1. So that would be basically plus 20. So 20 plus 20.
Okay.
40.
So that will.
Oh wait, sorry.
indeed-
Wait.
No, you just did
no,
20
I
plus
did,
20.
Yeah, I did just do 20 plus 20, not 1d20.
Oh
Plus
yeah,
20.
then
I
that,
realized 24.
Okay. That will not critical. So you will hit with the
Yeah,
first attack.
I was like, wait,
and
hold on, I did something
the
wrong.
last attack. Attack 2 and attack 3s will miss. Let me see.
They are not undead.
Which
so...
one were you attacking?
Cold Iron,
sorry,
Magic,
I
Silver.
was doing
you
this one
ignored.
first.
Okay, left.
Yep.
So none of those matter. You will not overcome its damage reduction.
Ow.
So let me see here. I will calculate some damage. You will do some damage to this one.
What DR would they have? I ignore cold iron,
Good.
magic, and silver.
Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Right, aligned creatures.
Aligned
Forgot
creatures.
that matters in this game.
Yeah.
They are like the top tier damage reduction enemies most of the time.
This is where a paladin would be really good.
It would smite the balls out of all of them. They would
When you're
explode.
fighting
Oh, no.
these guys. I could have played a paladin in this game, but I didn't know we were going to be fighting fiends.
Okay. I guess you're right
where would
there,
we be at?
so they'll just go for you.
That's why I went defensive.
Yeah. I mean, the one... what else do you guys do? You could just do one of them also. Well, one of them's going to try to claw you. The one that's only sees you, like a few of you. It's going to go for this. What's your AC?
38.
They should have rolled twice and it didn't. I keep forgetting that when you drag and drop, they don't actually set up the multi-attack.
Yeah, it's kind of weird with that.
I'm just gonna do that. It's the first attack and the second one. Another 34. Okay, so they'll miss.
Literally rolled the same.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, it will miss. The other one will just use a spell-like ability. So I have to look it up because again, I keep forgetting drag and drop sucks on this. God damn it. Which one to use? Honestly, maybe that one. Who's chaotic amongst you?
Not me. Not Zardris.
I recently switched to neutral good, so I'm actually fine. Joe's
I'm chaotic good.
Okay. So, unfortunately...
Oh, it's the Uranus room again.
He orders wrathing you.
Would my protection from evil count for the bonus it gives me for save?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
So I need a will save from you.
That means I'm at a plus 11 will save.
Nice.
I think that might make it.
You do indeed make it. So,
you've made 2 of them in this dungeon.
So you're not dazed for a round. That's good. I do have to roll 5d8, which you take half of. So you take 10 damage. Actually, wait. I think everybody else still gets affected by it. You get quarter damage. Okay, so all the rest of you do have to make a will save, but so to take 10 or 5 damage. I'm sorry.
Will save, you said?
But I'm taking 10?
You're taking 10.
Where's my will at? 23 for Ivona.
So you'll take 5.
Oh no, my temp HP.
Ada will take 10.
Holy shit, Zardris' will save is disgusting.
Yeah, Zardris will take
Jesus.
5. They only get... He technically also has Unholy Blight, but they only... Unlike an Airness, which gets them at will, these usually get each of them only once a day. God, the Airness is so much worse. I don't know why. They're just like, have nuke good at will, or like 3 times a day.
Well,
5 damage.
5. Well, my temp HP. I need that.
Ada's the only one that took full damage, technically half damage, everybody else took quarter. Alright, well, they did their turns. Khandes.
Well, Khandes took half.
Yeah.
I gotta just double check something.
I'm doing my job as the tank. I get up front and kind of try to attack, but not. Hold on a second. It wouldn't have made a difference, but technically the 34 failed by 4 or less. Meaning the other one would have had to only hit a 34, but it didn't.
Oh.
My crane wing ability.
Oh. So you theoretically would have been hit.
Oh, did you mean to do the 34 as the first one?
I took this first attack as the attack of the second roll. It rolled 34 twice.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, no, then that one would have hit me. Yeah, I just realized because crane wing is a +4. If I fail within 4, if it fails within 4, then I drops it, and then it would have just hit.
Then you would need another will save though.
Will save or fear. Yay. 20.
You will make it.
Okay.
Okay.
But let me just roll something for it, just to see something.
And I'll take the 11 damage.
Wow. What's your CMD?
Oh gosh. My CMD is 45.
It rolled a 5, so
Yeah.
I don't think you can get a 45, so it can't grab you.
It can get a natural 20, which would work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm raging. I'm going to bull
Indeed.
strength. And I will move twice because I think the Outsider Bane's going to be useful on this.
Yes. I do have to roll some stuff, but go ahead and make your attacks anyway.
Well, I'm
roll
going to get
some
one
stuff.
because I actually had to move
Yeah.
10 feet. So.
Okay.
Oh shit! Wait, how is that possible?
Use something set up wrong.
Something broke.
Yeah, because you put +1 instead of just 1 in
Yeah,
the
it's
plus,
plus,
and
plus, so
Oh.
it's broken.
yeah.
Yep.
A common mistake that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of the way it puts it in, you have to just put 1 instead of +1.
Oh shit! Now I clicked all 3 attacks. So it's just the top attack.
That's still not
Zero.
working.
It's still doing that.
Because
What-
plus
It's
plus
still-
is still there.
It's still
Oh.
plus plus.
I thought it was in the other section. Okay, give me a second. I
Man,
am
you
retarded.
wasted a 20 in there.
It was the third attack.
Sad.
Okay,
Only a 4 on the confirm.
so let's try this again.
There
Alright,
we,
that
there
definitely
we go.
hits.
You sure? You sure that hits, Khandes?
I'm very sure.
Nah, I don't think that hits.
Alright,
Nice.
so
For crap
30
damage.
31 damage.
Crit damage, though. would've
Plus
been nice.
2d6 extra because it is Bane.
Oh yeah, so
Uh-huh.
I forgot about
That's
that.
why Inquisitor is based, because you can just do this to anyone.
23.
So 39 total. I will mark off the damage to that one. Alright, great. Okay, I do have to roll something for both you and Ada, because I have to remember, if you hit them with melee weapons, you get hit by spikes from them.
Oh, right, Barb Devils.
Yeah.
And I'm not using reach, so
Orbs.
So 2 on Ada, because you hit them twice, and 1 on Joe, on Khandes. So that means
Damage?
2 on, 2 rolls. Because every time you
rolls.
strike them with a melee, unarmed, or natural weapon. And yes, reach does avoid it. So you will take 8 and 11 Ada, and Khandes you will take a maximum for 14.
well,
Ouch.
luckily I have my ablative barrier up, so that takes it down by 5.
Alright, Ivona.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just remembered that I have DR that I'm not applying.
This would apply.
Yeah, because I have DR Adamantine, which I don't
They're-
think I'm using.
Oh yeah, if you DR Inamante, then it definitely go over top. Okay,
There you
hasting
go,
everybody.
guys.
Oh,
Have
wait,
some
what?
haste. Have some haste.
It goes through it?
No, it wouldn't go through this. Is what
Oh, okay.
it would
Okay,
apply.
Thank you.
Zardris.
Alright, Zardris is going to...
Add the haste.
What does Zardris have? You know what? Zardris has javelins. What the fuck? What does Zardris have these?
Sometimes you gotta chuck a
So,
javelin.
question: Would I apply DR to each?
Yes.
Problem is, Zardris is a fire cleric.
Yeah, and these things are being
This is-
fire.
Yeah, a little rough. The cleric list doesn't have a lot of great damage spells, and there's two dudes in the front.
Yeah. I mean, the dudes could shift around to be better positions. As long as
So
that's-
what's gonna happen is I'm gonna click this javelin. There we go. It's gonna do nothing. Ooh.
You did miss, and one of those was a 1. So,
There
I
you go.
mean,
Wait, I don't
Ada.
Okay. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
mhm.
Though, let me. Oh, oops. I don't think this affected anything, but technically I forgot to click my stuff. And armor check penalty. But I don't think that would have made a difference to anything. No, it wouldn't. It would have. So, yeah, cool. Full attack. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, tired.
Yep.
My brain shut off there for a second. Oh, and that. Oh, and that. But I also do now. I activated my other thing, so I can do that as well. So now I have
Nice.
an extra claw attack.
Okay.
All against the same one, I take it?
Yes.
That I also helped beat on?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So attack 5 will miss. It's 1 anyway.
Well, yeah, one's are auto miss on attacks and saves.
Right. I will have to calculate some damage then, because you will hit 4 times, and I have to roll some damage against you.
Yay!
So,
Please roll below 6.
I don't think
Actually,
I can do that.
You can't, because it's a +6. Oh my gosh, that was 2.5!
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to roll 4 of them, because you hit him 4 times.
Oh my god! 6, 8, 8, 7! What
Nice.
the heck?
You just like
Really?
you just shoved your like claw into like their spines, like you're like,
Uh,
oh, this was not a good idea. Oh, this was really not a good idea. Oh, why does I keep doing this?
Oh, God.
I mean,
Anyway. It's fine,
So,
I'll be like, okay.
anyway,
I mean, literally, I take 6 off of each of them, but it's just gonna add up really fast.
yeah. They might just do something both for a second here, because you know what? I will need. A is gonna throw
I'm at
out.
half health now.
Everybody, give me some will saves.
Yay.
No, roll
22.
six.
My 6
Okay,
for
not bad.
Ivona. Is this mine affecting?
No.
shit.
Okay. 21 for
Alright.
Zardris.
Khandes, what is your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Who is good in your team?
I'm good.
Only Khandes, and I guess Worm.
Ada's good.
Isn't Zardris good?
Oh, Zardris is good, actually. Hold on. Yeah, Zardris
So only,
is neutral. but
so only,
Zardris
so only
is
Ivona
neutral.
is taking quarter damage. So let me roll.
Rip
some.
you guys.
So it would be quarter for this for Khandes, and Khandes is the one that's failing.
Yeah.
You're the only one that failed.
Rip.
So we'll take 27. The
And then
good people will take 13, and Ivona will take 6.
HP. I
Oh,
need
and
all
the
my
wizard is
temp
almost dead.
HP. You're gonna get damaged. Fine.
That hurt.
Yeah. I mean, look at my health.
Yeah. Well, I'm also raging.
I took 6 damage, you said?
Yes, I have to look up something because it does something. Khandes, you are sickened for a number of rounds with the -2 to stuff. It's an inconvenience.
It's not
1d4.
nauseous, at least.
It is not nauseous. They can't do that. But for
Thank
1d4
God they
rounds, for 4 rounds, that's ouch.
Of course.
And the other one's just gonna do the same thing because they just are using their 2 unholy blights and they can't hit the shit out of Worm. So I will need another round of saves.
22 on Zardis. Ooh, I failed.
Oh, that was 2. Yay.
All right. Wow. A lot of stuff is.
Well,
22
also
for
I
this
had
one.
-2 to that, so.
Yeah. Well. So
Well.
Ada will also be sickened now for 4. Ivona, I mean, you take 11.
Oh my
but you're not
gosh, wait,
sickened.
another 4. What the frick?
11. Oh, I have 1 temp HP left.
These guys are very sickening.
Well, they used up their unholy blight, so they got some order. One of
How
them's got
much?
an orders left.
Did Zardis make
Well-
the save?
Zardris will have made the save and taken 11.
Sorry, just to make sure.
So I'm gonna on my turn. I'm gonna do this thing called total defense.
That changes what I was going to do, because I was actually going to use an ability I finally I forgot about, which was come and get me, which is I open myself up to attacks to give them a +4 to attack me, but I get to counterattack. But since they're barbed and I've taken this much damage, I don't want to do that.
Probably not good to open up yourself to attack.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna total defense because let's be real. If I attack them, I might die.
Hey, we'll go all out on this one and see what happens.
Okay.
Might kill one.
I mean, I literally took like
That's a crit.
30 damage last
Oh
time.
That's
my
indeed
god.
a crit.
That is 69 damage.
That is a 69 damage. Let me just see here.
Nice.
Is the damage... What's the damage to?
Damage 2 is the 2d6 for...
It's adding an 8 to that.
Oh. Okay. Why is it adding an 8?
Oh, it's adding your Oh, it's adding something.
Oh. Yeah, let me see.
You just take 8 out of it at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just
fine.
take 8 out of those and I
Let me
will
just...
fix it here.
The 8 is a temp, so it's a temp bonus.
59 plus 28, 70.
I'm
So,
just gonna
okay,
put
so
-8 on
it
that, and that'll get...
dies on the crit. So,
Well,
yeah.
Basically, the temp is something you added in somewhere.
So,
It's probably from my strength for going to a rage. 'Cause I have to...
and you will take 12 and 7 from hitting it twice, but you will defeat it.
Yay.
Oh, you could 5-foot step up and hit the other one if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since I haven't...
We are allowing that in there, so yeah, you can move. Yeah, that'll hit. I'll have to roll another damage for you then. That's fine enough.
But I actually get -5 to each one of these, so that's not...
Another
so bad.
7.
So that's another 2, so 2...
You're getting the minimum
2,
rolls. And let me
and-
calculate how much you dealt.
I got the max rolls. You get the min rolls.
You really did.
-11.
So 13 minus 8 is 5. 5 plus 43 is 48, so that's the amount you dealt. Wow, that's a very even number that you've dealt to. Interesting. Alright, Ivona.
I'm going to cast a spell. Give me 1 moment. So I have to move. Pop, pop, pop. I am going to cast. Hold on. Those don't work. I think I am gonna do a. See, the other problem is I'm also a fire wizard and a necromancer. And these guys are devils, so they have good fort saves and fire immunity.
Yeah.
These are both true things, unfortunately, for now.
I
You
mean,
know,
Cleric can hit.
You know, I'll roll one of these. 25. Does that overcome?
Yep.
Can it make me a will save?
I'll hit this button.
It's gone.
Okay. So you'll cast your dismissal. Please don't actually send you to a plane other than its own. Can you roll?
Just somewhere random. It might just go bother someone else.
Can you roll me? Okay, it is sent back to hell.
It could have just gone to like somewhere that's not my problem.
What are the heavens?
I mean, it wouldn't be your problem wherever it would be sent. It is being sent away.
It goes to the boneyard. Just
appears
in
it kind of like
there.
screams in horror as you dismiss it, because it looks as though like it's not dimension anchored, but probably like being
Like
torn through the curse is kind of painful to it, you know.
Fuck you.
Anyway, yeah, you dismiss it. It is gone.
What far is this channel dying? How do I check that?
You're what level?
Cleric, Pathfinder.
Reminder that Ada bites things, so Ada's like pulling quills out of her nose.
76.
Yes.
Well, I think the rage is going to end
Bam. That's some healing there. My channels.
Yeah, so Ada's
haste
just
is going to
pulling
end
quills out of
because
her
I think
nose.
we're also going to wait till we're no longer
Wait, were we?
sickened.
Wait, were we hasted?
You were hasted.
Yes.
Yes.
I did cast haste.
My bad.
There you go. How are you guys looking at the two channels?
Hold on. I was unclicking all my conditions. So that was 28 and 26.
Yeah, so 54 total.
54
I think
total.
Ivona and Zardris are healed up.
I didn't take any damage.
I'm up to
Oh, you had temporary.
2/3.
I had 10 HP from False Life.
I'm at 112
Which,
out
I'm
of
gonna cast
137.
Speaking of False Life, I'm gonna cast my other repping of it. 13.
I'm going to shove
Right,
the
so
wand
bad,
of
that's a
Cure
really bad
Critical
one.
into Zardis' hands.
I could have one of those too. I'd appreciate
You're gonna
it.
get some lesser ones first, because we're not on attack punch.
Oh, do we have lesser ones?
Well, Zardis has a lot of lesser ones.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Did she put the Cure Criticals on the sheet or on her sheet?
That's on Zardis.
Oh, okay. The
Your
one with
moderate
11 and 40?
is 2d8 plus thing.
I'll figure that out later. Sometimes people put things on their sheets and don't tell me, and I don't delete them from the sheet.
22. How you looking? For that?
Plus 22. I'm down 10. I'll just drink a potion.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I could use some more.
Yeah, you're gonna get a one. You're gonna get a bath of this little wand too. You're gonna get 24 for you. 2 charges gone.
7. Perfect.
That puts me 1 under.
You'll live. You don't need that
Yeah,
one.
now I'm. That's why I did the Cure Light, because I'm like, might as well just get closer. Cure Light potion.
That's fine. I'm 1 under max. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm 3 under max now, so I'm good.
Uh-oh. I don't like when the GM just rolls a D100 for some reason.
I love it actually. I like when that happens.
Same.
Do we want to
And-
take our brave?
Yes. If you're healed up, you can take our break.
How long does protection from evil and bless last? Are those rounds?
I think it's minutes.
I'm looking. Hold on. It is minutes per level, so we still have it.
Yeah,
haste
you'll have
is
it.
gone.
14 minutes. Haste is gone.
Yeah,
I-
know. I didn't turn it on anyway.
So if you need snack, drink, bathroom break, go ahead and get them, and we'll be back in a little bit. So, buttons, let's go live
Oh
again.
no, button. Who got the button?
I'll make sure I have good sound. It's not working. Great. Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, you healed up. You defeated the devils. One of them popped out of existence. They probably are a horrible way. You know, it happened.
Hopefully.
They went back home to visit family. What are you talking about?
So what's your plan now?
They ended up in
Everyone's healed
Cousin
up. The
Ricky's
buffs
home.
are still up, I think. So
Do you hear anything on the other side of this door with your passive?
You
Connor
do
did.
not hear anything. No one would hear anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to.
Well,
cast the thing really
Ada, do you want to
fast.
do the honors as usual?
Because I'm gonna assume there's a fight in here, so I'm just gonna cast haste immediately.
Well, I mean, wait till we're at the end.
Well, yeah, when we're at the door, I'm gonna cast haste. At
Yeah.
this door over here is what I was saying.
I'm gonna open.
I thought you meant
this
at the
door
next
first.
door.
Okay.
Yeah. it's
So the door, it looks to be just a causeway that goes forward. Though, and there's some railing, so it is like an outside kind of causeway, so you can kind of see like, I'll kind of reveal, like you can kind of see the outside of the tower, even this area here. And I can probably do this up here.
I'm just gonna actually cast my other bull strength now because it's minutes per level instead of
Might
just
as well
using
have
it as
that
a
up,
rage power. only
So
lasts for
Khandes,
rage.
you will see something in here that others will not. Perched in here are a bunch of these things.
Imps.
Eyeballs.
No,
Fucking imps.
it is indeed goddamn imps.
We were told that
Ah,
the imps
How
loved
many-
to harass the dragon.
how many imps do I
There are
see?
5 of them here. They just seem to be kind of watching you. They're not doing anything.
I'm gonna just like whisper back. There's 5 imps in the room.
They seem to be like I can't really give them all the
Yeah.
but they're on the because this is like a causeway. They're on the side here.
They're sitting on the sides of the causeway.
As the causeway leads into the tower and a door beyond.
No, I can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could try to magic missile a few of them.
Do they look like they're gonna do shit?
So we can't trust them.
I mean, he pointed them out, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk by and see what they do.
One of them seems to. You can see. The four of them keep saying. This one starts fluttering off.
They're gonna warn their mistress.
Yep.
I'm gonna check something really fast.
Why not? I am going to. As soon as it tries to fly away,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to magic missile it.
Okay. I will need. Do you have spell? This it didn't come.
Imps. If imps have spell resistance, I'm gonna be a little mad.
I don't think they do.
Imps are CR2. They should not have spell resistance.
I mean,
They don't. Okay.
I could do
so-
2 to that. I could split these up because I have. I should have what? 5 magic missiles.
I mean, you don't know how strong they are, so you don't know. Are you trying to get rid of that one? You're trying to flutter off?
I'll do 3 to that one.
Okay.
And 2 to the next furthest one. This one here.
So roll 3d4 plus 3. 2d4 plus 2. Alright. Okay. And they're both still up.
Well, crap.
Nothing I can do.
You got a surprise. If you want to roll an initiative with imps, I will just click on one of these imps and roll an initiative.
Okay, wait, we're not.
So now one for me, baby.
Oh god, another 3 on initiative.
Okay, chance I will go before everyone. This is weird.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Zardris knows where they are just by practicality of being Zardris. Anyway, okay, Ada. Yeah. You would have initiative. Huh? Are you going to do anything? You had moved out there. Khandes, you're probably a little farther into the hall. I'm gonna be probably I guess up here, we'll say. To see the one that you
I was gonna move
blasted.
it up, yeah.
Yeah, the one that was kind of moving away. You blasted us and moved away.
I mean,
you probably saw where the dart hit. So it would give you an idea that there's one in that.
Yeah, you might know
area.
there's one
they're imps, so they're
here-ish.
invisible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you probably know that there's one in this square because one of the magic missiles hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially since magic missiles don't miss. It's very clear where they are.
So there's
However-
one there. There's one there, and there's one over here.
I mean, the one over here is a little hard to get to, but not impossible. because it was moving away.
Yeah. But
so
that's the one I'm more worried about.
This one's technically probably taken a move. I'll say you interrupt me.
Yeah. I'm more worried about that one.
I don't get that thing until later. Sorry, I just wanted to double check something.
Mm-hmm.
There is a technical AoE thing I will get at 16th level.
Ooh.
So I'm going to charge this one.
Okay.
What is the penalty to?
It is a mischance.
Right.
How many attacks are you hitting with?
Well, let's.
Oh, roll it. Okay, roll your attacks. Most of them will probably hit. It's an imp. I will roll mischance.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm just sure things are.
It is indeed a CR2.
Like, I just wanted to make sure all the right buttons. Okay, now I will attack.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just set all the magic missiles to the 1.
Also, well, here's the thing. We have split move. And if I kill this one, I can split move and go to the other one.
The other one's in the air, flying away.
I can fly.
Oh yeah, true.
There are gargoyles, so don't...
You couldn't split move on a charge, I'm going to say. On a pounce.
True,
Specifically-
charged.
This one, you do notice that it just kind of like bursts in a gore that like kind of like it sort of becomes visible, but it splatters off the side. It very much so is dead. Anyway, imps.
Yeah, you're right, because charge is technically a
Flying
full round
away.
action.
Flying away. Flying more away. Flying away, you get an attack of opportunity.
Hold on.
These also are like, because this is like a causeway, they are also heading like vertically up. I'm just not giving them vertical. So they are taking that movement. That will hit.
Would the Bane be on this one too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it explodes. I think its
Yeah.
damage reduction is still technically applied, but it explodes. Anyway, all right. Zardris doesn't see any imps. I don't know if
Oh,
they do
you
anything.
deleted the imp.
I'm sorry, I deleted the imp. They're at 19.
Yeah,
fine.
it's a blank 19 there.
Well, I just remember it's at 19. It's not on my list anymore.
Oh,
Zardris or Ivona, are you doing anything?
We have seen it. People just keep forgetting that.
what?
I have seen this ability. People just forget that. I just don't use it very often because I have 2 perception.
I forget you have it too. So yes, you could see them.
I can't get that very easily. Fortunately, they've all kind of flown in a pattern where I can't kill all of them this turn.
They did just run away.
If you could get the one that's furthest away.
Potentially. What do I have that I can do here that isn't like a thing, like an actual like I waste a big spell slot.
Or actually, if you could get 2 of them, I could try to just magic missile again the one remaining, the one imp that is farther away.
Oh. Well, let me look at the spell.
I mean, we're making a racket, so they already know we're coming anyway. It was
No,
kinda
but
like
I think
this.
if we don't kill them, they're gonna show up in that fight.
Yeah.
That's fair, which is a more annoying. Again, what can they do? It'd be more annoying
Poison.
than actually problematic.
They could try to,
They're invisible
flank.
as well. Mm-hmm.
and they could try to flank.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Well,
that
but-
actually would be, that's the worst
Are they-
thing they could do, I think.
Are they small or tiny?
They're tiny.
Yeah, then they can't flank. You can't flank as a tiny creature.
Oh,
I know what I meant. I'll just burn this spell's not going to be useful the next fight. I'll just burn it.
It's because you have to be in the square to attack as a tiny creature.
Wait, hold on. These are living creatures, right?
Yes.
I need all of them to make me... This isn't going to be helpful in this next fight. I don't know why I prepped it, but I need all of them to make 4 saves.
Can you get all 3 of them?
Yeah, in the circle. DC 27. They're dead.
Alright. Yeah, alright.
I think they would have had a crit success. Hold on. Yeah, they would have had to get a crit.
Yeah, they weren't. They the one had kind of moved up vertically, but it is a sphere. So
There's a big sphere.
The other two didn't do full moves either. They kind of fluttered away.
So what you're saying is the spell's misnamed. It should be sphere.
Kind of was this case.
No.
Right. So the imps are all dead. Congratulations. They would have been annoying.
Yeah, I bet they would have shown up in that goddamn fight and just tried to poison us.
No, they actually would have tried to use suggestion on you, which is
Of
even
course.
worse.
The Pathfinder
Okay.
can't design a normal fight.
Yeah, they hang back and wait for an opportunity to show up and do that. Which during the fight, if after their mistress has basically done things explosively and kind of goes into melee, then they probably use it. Like, oh hey, drop your weapon. You know you don't
Dead
want it.
now.
Yeah, but they are dead now.
What weapon?
Cut your arms off.
Just go back outside. You're not needed here. So, okay. Wait a second. Anyway, I guess initiative is tracker is done. I assume you are going to go.
Yep.
Do
And right before I
magical
open,
ears
request
hear anything?
There is
No.
someone with a plus 40 something.
No. You can open the door. It's
I hate
a
before everyone opens the door.
casting haste, right?
Yes.
okay. So I'm not gonna lie. The door is locked and is heavily reinforced, but you can probably break it down. It'll just be very loud and very noticeable.
I could just disintegrate the door.
Up to you on that one.
I'm just gonna disintegrate the door.
The door is disintegrated.
Okay.
All right, it makes it
Yeah,
quick.
if you want to. Yep.
This interior of the tall.
10 damage.
That is it didn't roll correctly.
Okay, I'm gonna cast something on myself before we
Oh, yeah,
open
instead
the
of-
door.
Before you disintegrate the door, that's locked.
Yeah, well, yes. I'm gonna
Um,
cast Shocking Image on myself.
Oh, good one. So roll 1d4.
Meh.
2, not
Two.
bad, still. Your cast level 14, so if that's like another 6 images you get. Not bad. Close to-
Yeah.
Maximum's 8 anyway, so you're at the level you
Yeah.
could get maximum very easily. Anyway, this is a tall, hollow tower that's silent and menacing. It's a full 40 feet overhead, and an opening in the tower's peak lets light in, as do arrow slits in the walls, yet nothing seems capable of dispelling the gloom of an ancient evil that lies here. A shallow pool of stagnant water from past rains has formed the center of the floor that is largely empty of furnishings. Near the far wall slumps a wide bed swathed with rotten and moldy bedcloth. The bed hangs a few feet off the floor, supported by its corners by chains hanging from a series of iron support beams above. To the side, a large gilt throne stands upon a short dais before a series of manacle inserts in the floor. A nearby fire grate, long cold, holds a collection of branding irons and other torturous tools. A series of alcoves climbing the walls of this tower in the attending spiral, each situated with a statuette, object art, or polished skull. Anyway, I'll just reveal the up here. This is the above you, and here's the opening all the way at the top of the tower. If you can see that.
You shipping.
Shoot. There's the above you. There's the top. Anyway, so Khandes and Ivona will be the only one that sees this nice lady up here.
Where is she?
Up on second
on
floor.
the second level.
She is very
Oh, she's
invisible.
up there. Oh, that's where she is.
But the two of you will be able to see her. I'm just letting you know. Anyway, roll initiative.
Okay.
Good initiative for her.
That is a good initiative. I don't like that.
Better than I have been for initiative, but not
Woo,
great.
Max.
This is Zardris. I gotta pick Zardris.
I get +6, and I'm.
Zardris got 20.
Oh wait, we're hasted. So actually, I forgot about that.
Oh, did you have the haste
I didn't
bonus?
have haste checked off.
I think haste does give a bonus to.
Yeah.
No. Gives
I
up
thought it did.
melee, dodge, reflex, speed.
Oh yeah, it
I
doesn't
think
give
if-
a bonus to.
I think at 5 he gives a bonus.
Yes. Well,
Which is like the weirdest thing, because 5e it's so hard to get up
do you need to
beforehand.
zoom out a little bit to get the slide in here? So a little zoom out. It's weird because I need to be like able to like. It's I had to like arrange the zoom just perfectly. to make
How
this
high
work.
up is she?
I believe it.
Probably like 30 feet off the ground towards the top
Yeah,
because it's like
that
40-foot
sucks.
cylinder.
Oh, why is I?
She's above right now.
Anyway.
Anyway, Zardris goes first. Zardris
Very
doesn't see
much so.
anything right now, but just is in the hallway.
Fucking is a
He's
free
above her.
action.
But I mean, Ada doesn't see anything. Khandes, when you move into the room, you'd see it. So
Have
basically,
Zardris move up. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna cast Prayer.
Ooh.
Maybe I should
is
have
a good
gotten Ivona to
Uh,
cast permanent see invisibility on me.
I can't see personal only.
Oh,
You would have to cast it on
you can cast-
yourself, and then I can permanent see
Right.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what you did. Okay. That's why I haven't done anything like that. Got it.
Prayer. I don't have
She
a
Drink a
might be
potion
in
of
this.
see invisibility.
she would be within that range. Yes.
So let me roll a cast. I'm gonna assume she has spells.
She does indeed have spell
Makes sense.
resistance.
25.
Okay. Hey,
Just make
that
a will
overcomes
save, I
her
think.
spell resistance.
No, it just happens.
No,
There's
it just happens, but that does
Okay.
overcome her spell resistance.
So you got -1 on like everything.
Yes, to attack rolls, damage rolls, saves, skill checks. Be good for you. Okay.
okay, so it's either a -1 to them
so
or a +1
she
to
would
us,
technically
or
be
both?
+1 to all of you, -1 to all of them. Basically.
Okay.
Prayer's good.
So she,
make a. Yes, I did. Cool.
so she
I
goes
don't- could
before
share that
you
with-
because she has
Could
a
you
high.
add that to mine?
Um.
'Cause
So she's
I-
gonna cast a spell, and it's not gonna affect any of you because this is what her plan was to begin with. She
Okay.
doesn't know you're all immune to it.
What a fool!
I know. She casts Blasphemy, which would normally nuke most heroes, but you're higher than her caster level, so
I think greaterly
you're unaffected.
invisible. She's not. She's still.
She is indeed greater visible.
Damn.
Yeah,
Bitch.
yeah.
I have a plan for this though.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Khandes is gonna have a particularly rough time in this fight because Khandes is the only
There you
person who
go.
cannot fly.
Added
Yeah.
prayer to you.
Thank you.
So there's a blasphemy that goes off. She's honestly shocked that doesn't affect you. And then readies herself for the next move. Ada.
Okay. So I still don't see anything.
No.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go.
There was like this wave of like dark energy over you, but you're like, oh god, ugh. You know, but like you were unaffected by it.
How far up is she?
30 feet up. So
Well,
just-
gonna
Well,
go
if I
into the
go in
center.
a nunchuck and use a reach weapon, I could hit her.
I'm gonna go into the center and then take a total defense action.
Khandes. If you go to that and have a reach weapon, you would just be out of her reach, because that'd be 25.
Wait.
Reach weapons only increase your reach by 5,
Right, which
She
is
did
just be a
something.
10-foot reach with.
which would give you 15-foot reach when you're large, and you're
10 on
10
your
foot tall.
tippy
That's
toes.
25.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
I know what I. Oh, I
You
know what-
theoretically could do like the one attack, jump up, try to hit her though. But you are taking up that she can't go any lower. If you would do
Oh, Hold on. Next
Okay,
turn.
Give me a second.
Actually, wait. I have a better idea. Can I do something else?
Sure.
Can I do something else instead?
Sure. Well, Khandes is thinking what you can.
I'll go into the middle and then turn into a T-Rex so Khandes can get on top of me.
How big is a T-Rex?
Pretty big.
Or Allosaurus.
Like in real life, or like.
Oh, like an Allosaurus. Okay, there you go. You're an
Yeah,
Allosaurus now.
well-
You're huge. I think those are huge.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah,
Because I think
To be fair, I
T-Rex
think
is
a
like gargantuan.
colossal. I think they're gargantuan. Yeah, I forget the size. Whatever one up. It's one up from huge.
That is gargantuan. Yeah. So if you would very. Oh, sorry. So there's now a huge dinosaur in there in the room. So if you did want to jump on Ada's,
right?
Khandes would basically see that she's up. Yeah. So
Yeah, but I think someone said it like she's up.
Yeah, I
And
said
I'm like, okay.
If you can enlarge me.
all right, Khandes. This is just silly, and I love
This
it.
is dumb. It's gonna be even dumber when I dispel her invisibility.
I mean, I'm only going to have one
So
attack anyway.
T-Rex Rider, Khandes. Just like you like leap up on there, like like as you like get bigger, you to battle, Ada.
Question: do I still need the reach weapon?
Yeah, probably.
If you want stability on Ada's back, if you're like a
Okay.
rider on Ada's back, I'd say you need the reach weapon. If you want to stand
Okay.
on Ada's back and have to balance, then you wouldn't.
Okay, I guess I'll do that for now. Just unfortunately, my the lawful outsider Bane is a greatsword, so
Yeah.
that I won't be able to use that. But I'll just use my hammer. Wait, I gotta check something. Don't have that checked out, do I? Okay, yeah, good. Oh, that's that one. That's why. That, I think, yeah, I have to change that balance. Because they are not undead.
Nope.
There we go. Okay, well, let's see what this does. Oh, it's only one attack, though.
Yeah. That will hit. Okay. I will mark
Unfortunately
that.
for
Yeah.
low damage.
Yeah. Still a good hit overall. I'll mark off some health. And moved up. Okay.
Oh, wait. Let me check one other thing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? I'm going to use that because I forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
I have my bone breaker bracers, and I always forget to try them.
Okay.
So once per day, as part of a melee attack, we can activate the braces to inflict injury on an opponent. If the attack hits, target must make a DC 14.
What kind
Will
of save?
save.
She might just make that.
No,
I'm
actually, that's one
I'm
that it's close.
shocked.
But she's rolled a 15.
Yeah.
She only has a
I'm-
plus 11 to
I'm
that.
Oh.
That
shocked that she
actually
doesn't have-
had a 10% chance of her failing
That's
that.
funny.
I
That-
could have reduced one of her physicals by 6.
That was like a decent chance. A 10% is a lot better than just a
Yeah,
crap
10
shot roll.
A 10% is not
I
terrible.
only
Right.
get to do that once a day, so I'm like, you know what?
Might as well try
Let's
it.
try it.
Yeah.
Right,
So Ivona.
Yeah. I need you to make this.
see this
large size,
ridiculous
please.
spectacle.
Oh, it's gonna get even sillier. Give me a round.
There you go.
This one can go over here. This one can live here.
Yeah,
What is that?
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Oh.
That's me. That's a.
Uh-huh.
I gotta put my stat increases. Hold on.
Ah.
Because I had Zardris bull strength. So I have 24 strength
Okay.
as a
It's pretty
dragon.
good strength. That's not bad.
I just didn't put the and that is gonna be my turn because things are gonna get a little dumb.
You know what I find funny is when I turn into a dinosaur, because I technically have form of the crane and form of the dragon. So I'm either like extra scaly and like, you know, probably grow horns and stuff, or the other one is like
Extra
the actual like a feathered dinosaur, you know? So it's like I basically go between like extra ferocious and just feathered.
Okay, I'm still adjusting stats. That is my turn. I'm going to delay Zardris' turn until after my turn.
Okay. So she has yet to see any of you as a threat, so she's going to use her power of...
Slight correction. Zardris' turn until after Joe's turn.
Okay. So after Joe's turn will be Zardris then.
Yeah.
So that would make it her turn then, because Zardris has moved down there. She's going to rain nuclear fire down on all of you with one of her once-a-day spells. I will need fortitude saves from a lot of you.
Well, how many of us exactly?
All of you, technically. This is not as bad as it could be, because she's not as high caster level as it could be.
29!
34 is ours. I have to adjust my fortitude save.
That may make a difference. I have to see her DC. So far, everybody has made it. That's great.
What is my
for you.
boost in this form?
I have to roll some dice. What's your caster level? That's great.
God damn it! Why does this happen to me all the fucking time?
No!
I'm kind of mad about that, actually.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, you probably will be fine through this. We'll see what the roll is. You have another Constitution bonus. So, it'll be 33 damage that she's dealing to everybody. Ivona, you're the only ones who take full. Everybody else takes half. As she is casting... I don't think it does anything else. Let me just check. No, she just does that. It's hard wilting. She basically hard wiltings all of it. So, just 33 damage.
Okay,
Sorry, I had to calculate my new HP.
Yes.
What kind of damage is it?
It's just straight on type damage. She basically, like, sucks all the moisture out of your body.
Okay, so a bladed barrier wouldn't help.
No, this is an 8th level spell. She gets once a day, and it does horrible things.
The only thing it does?
So
Just
it's-
damage?
Is it,
It
16
just does-
or 17 that that people taking half would take?
I forgot
take
to
17.
calculate my temp.
It causes 1d6 points of damage per cast level to a maximum of 20d6, and it's even worse on water and plant-based creatures, which none of you
Honestly,
are.
that was significantly below average.
She rolled a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
On
Yep.
12d6,
That's 4
she
ones.
rolled pretty bad.
Yeah, because like
42 would have been
average is, like,
average.
40. Yeah, I was like average is like 40 something is what I was about to say. Yeah, so
Yeah, so she rolled
that's
pretty
well
bad
below
on it.
average.
Well, you know, she had a once per day doing that, so Ada.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
We've gotten that too. So we've also gotten where you roll like almost all 6s on us.
That would have... Well, again, she tried to rain nuclear fire down on top of you. Just didn't happen to work this time.
Well, that's why I was asking what kind of damage is it, because you said nuclear fire. I'm like,
Technically, it's horrible amounts of deadly evaporation.
I mean, so
she made us eat some.
Evaporation.
She made us
Oh,
eat some.
also
salt things.
Technically, her wounds heal a tiny, tiny bit. Oh man, she has a mighty and powerful fast healing fruit. It might make a difference with Khandes.
so I still can't see her, right?
No,
So
she has
invisible?
improved. She has greater invisibility and like probably got like over half a minute left of this. So you know,
Well, total defense action then.
you're basically supporting a Khandes. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
You've merged together to make one powerful mount. Khandes!
Well,
honestly, it's kind of amusing because you can mount things like one size bigger than you, so it's like.
Yeah.
it is time to hammer.
Yes. And remember, you are hasty, because that was before you went.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And one more.
Okay.
Ooh.
The 29 will not hit her.
Yeah, I figured that.
So the first two will indeed hit her, though. So 36 and 36 and 35.
Damn it, I forgot to do that. No. Oh well.
That's up.
Is there any elements you think she might be?
Good amount of damage still.
I'm gonna yell out, is there any elements anyone could suggest that she might not be immune to?
I have no idea. I haven't actually seen her yet. I just know she's a devil.
Yeah.
I snap at the air to indicate teeth. She's probably not immune to teeth damage.
She resisted
Right.
to teeth damage.
Zardris is going to climb onto Ivona's back.
Okay.
Can you put me on the like a lower layer so I can?
So we have two people riding people.
Yeah, just right click Zardis and say
Yeah,
move to top.
There you go. There you go. You've got a mighty cleric.
Zardris has a
riding.
mighty steed.
There's the double steed battle.
What is my movement? I think my movement is a lot.
Too bad you couldn't have been a pterodactyl.
My movement is a lot. What is a dragon if not a pterodactyl?
That I could. No, I meant like a huge for.
I actually could have. I do have. Well, the problem is I have a Quetzalcoatl.
Don't worry. Next level, I can be huge size, so you all can use me as a steed.
Well, when I'm large, though, too, it's like.
Yeah, perhaps I should have done Quetzalcoatl. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest.
Your wingspan, I don't know if it would have fit very well in here.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Like, as much as they give it to you in the game here, I'm like, I feel like it really wouldn't work in this confined area so much.
That way you could have been more than just a standing stool for me.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, it would have been a pretty big wingspan. So
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up there.
Okay.
With my 90 feet of flying. And as I'm gonna go. How high up is she?
She is, we said, 30 feet up in a 40-foot room. I will keep in mind that you could maneuver around it, but she does have reach.
I'm actually gonna walk in.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna say some dragony words at her, and I'm going to roll a cool check against whatever the spell level of greater invisibility is, because haha, bitch, this is not spell resistible.
All right.
What level is greater invisibility?
Fourth? Let me just check. It's on her sheet. Oh no, it's not. It's the country. I can look it up. Greater invis.
do you have to turn back to human, or can you turn from one animal to another?
Fourth level. Sorry.
Fourth level. I just clicked the blizzard button again, right? Sorry, I don't do this that often.
Yeah.
11 plus, so it's a DC 15.
Yeah, DC 15.
Yeah, it's gone. See you, bitch.
Okay. She is no longer invisible. She is
I'm
up here. I'm
get her.
this
Yay.
Beat her
ninja
ass.
thing. That's on her.
I'm gonna float on up there. Hi.
Okay. All right.
Dragon roar.
Dragon Rock. So, I think what she's going to do. Ada, I will need you to make me a reflex save first, and then Khandes can also make one if Ada fails it.
Okay, that works.
I'm just saying that. It's going to make a difference
honestly,
here. I'm allowing for the order.
Heck yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to put an object that's on here that you move out of the way out of. She tried to force cage the two of you.
Okay.
Ah.
And since you are technically the mount in this case, you can move both of you. I was just giving the option that if you failed, Khandes could jump out of the way. Anyway, there's a giant cage where you were. Now.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I stand on top of it?
It is a
hoping
object
for-
of force, so
yeah,
probably.
technically, yes.
Honestly, okay, I'm actually really kind of annoyed because we never have to make reflex saves. Because I take no damage on a failed reflex save, but they're
I'm
always
just
like
moving you
will and
off to
fortitude
like the
saves.
side here.
I'm saying here, I have uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
There's a
I have a
blue
ring of
cage
evasion.
there. It's, I believe, a. She did use the cage one because she wanted to get both of you, the barred cage. So it's a 20-foot cube. It is a thing of force.
Well, here's the thing. This is now something to climb on.
It is. She was hoping
she's
to get
gonna
rid
have-
of the
she's-
melee people.
She's gonna have a really bad time.
All
Oh
right.
God, you can climb on it, which would put me even higher, and I could switch.
That's
to
what
the
I
other
mean.
weapon.
So I'm going to do something that I will have to roll something
Or she could
at the
dismiss
end
it.
of the turn.
She probably will, but
I
still,
don't think she actually can.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, it is dismissal. I'll look up the dismissal.
I can do it,
That
because let's
is-
be real, I don't have much else to do right
Okay.
now.
So Ada, it would be your turn
Okay.
though. Yes.
I mean, at the very least, I am going to climb up there.
Okay.
Should I make a climb check? What would that be?
It would be a climb check.
Because I know Allosaurus does not have.
I mean, you see the lady now too.
Thankfully, I actually have a good chunk of this, although that was a very bad roll.
It was a pretty bad roll. I think you're just not getting on top of the cage right now. It is
Wow.
a big cage, and you're an Allosaur, so I don't think you climb very well.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is I do have like a plus 15, but like
You
that
did roll
was a bad
badly.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Khandes.
I need to pick up climb for some reason.
I mean, can I still reach her from where we got where we jumped to?
Probably. You could also just like jump
Okay.
on the cage.
I could jump
I'm
on the
probably
cage,
still
but
over here.
she's probably going to just dismiss it if we stand on the cage.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a good chance that she
Well,
would
the
do that.
idea, honestly, for me, was to try and get up to the next level. Because there's
Well,
a hole.
The hole is
But I'm
all
saying-
the way 40 foot up, like up here.
I'm saying
Okay. I misunderstood
me-
that. I thought
for
there was
me
a
to
hole
get up
in
on
the
it-
next floor.
I'd just be giving up extra attacks. So it just makes more sense to attack from your back than for me to move onto the cage and
Mhm.
then attack once.
Yeah.
And have
If
it
I was able
possibly
to get up there, it
disappear
would have been better,
underneath me.
but I
Yeah.
screwed that up.
Well, it happened.
The Allosaurus is
So-
off to the side and like kind of like squeezing to the side a little bit. You're probably like a really unpleasant spot. 'Cause it's a really big cage in the middle of this room. You're like,
Well-
oh god, unpleasant.
I'm just going to
Poor
full out
Allosaur.
attack her.
Yeah.
And one additional attack. Oh,
Okay. Okay. So 2 attacks.
Shit, I forgot to do that again. I gotta remember. Someone remind me before I take my next turn. Well, when I take my next turn, I can add my elemental. I can just shoot for something and see if it works.
I need the damage roll in the
Yeah, sorry.
bonus action.
Coming.
Thank you. Okay. That is there. Okay. Zardris.
I am not rolling.
Zardris can see
Alright.
this lady now.
Charles can see this lady, and I'm gonna roll a spell check savey thingy. for Zardris.
Dismissing this spell is a standard action that doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Ooh, 29, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
You would
Zardris
actually have to
successful
use your
casting.
action to dismiss it.
If
Yeah,
that
no, I have to
31
just-
missed, it should have been a 33 because I get +2 on my first attack because of the power
Okay,
attack.
I need her to make a
31
will
would hit.
save, please.
Okay,
Okay.
but one make sure.
I'll click this button. Roll 20.
Ooh, let's fail, baby. Take that shitload of damage.
Okay. Okay.
150 points. 15
All right. That is a definitely. So Zardis will have to take attack of opportunity to do that though, because
Fine.
So let me just roll the scythe. She'll just do. She'll do the whole lot. But just the first attack.
All
I don't think
misses.
I don't think a 20 hits. All right, Ivona, what do you want to do?
I need her
Mm-hmm.
to make me
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna attack, actually.
Okay.
I have a fight, which I think this is set up wrong for this form.
What kind of
This is-
dragon are you anyway?
Oh, I have a time dragon.
What's your breath?
I think it's electric, which would not be good against her.
Hmm.
But I only have a time dragon skill. I'm gonna attempt to
Time
nom
dragon
her.
scale.
It's all misses.
Okay.
Even with haste?
Oh yeah, I do have a haste attack, I guess.
Yeah, you do have a haste.
Haste is at highest stab. Sorry, I don't need to
Yeah.
use
Yep.
attack. That's even a miss. And I do have to like kind of float around her a little bit to
Mhm.
stay flying.
She doesn't have combat reflexes, so she's not going to be able to take advantage of that. Oh well for her. Anyway, I now have to do something because you and
We're being
basic-
unreasonable to this woman, yeah.
no, but you and Khandes will see this. Jumping down through the hole will be two of these things that are going to kind of float down here to help her out.
What are they?
What the fuck are those?
I will show you what they look like.
And we never got a picture of her, I don't think.
I didn't notice what
Ah.
bone devils looked like in Pathfinder.
That's an image I found of a bone devil. Oh, I'll show her off.
It's actually
so-
got Pathfinder, so it's like Pathfinder official art.
It's actually
honestly,
bony.
There's her.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
She's
Yeah.
very
that is
veiny.
their. That is technically, I think that is their 2E logo.
That would be their 2E logo because it's also 2020. Copyright.
Yeah.
It was the coolest looking off bone devil I
Honestly,
could
it is very cool looking. It's
I
very
was
creepy.
like, look, I can't help it. These guys look cool. Anyway, so yeah, two bone devils will come down who are up on the rooftop. Anyway, I have to have them do something.
Are they all in the same plane, basically?
Yeah, I guess
30
a
feet?
time dragon can attack of opportunity one of them if you want.
I nom one of them, sure.
Oh wait, I have to.
26.
That was- so I have to. Let's see. I'll just add them in at the end of the turn. We'll have them do there because they. 26 will hit one and do some damage to it. Copy. We'll put a copy out here because there's two of them. And turn. And they are at. Just because they're at the end of the initiative. She telepathically told them, "Get your asses down here!" I forgot something she has, and should apply it now. They have something too.
Oh god.
Which would apply to just a dragon, I think. Okay. So, God, that process. Anyway, I will need from everybody will saves.
Oh god.
Let me see if this raises.
Yeah,
the-
I know.
Is this against? Was it this with their evil, right?
They are evil. This is for her, something I forgot all about. Everybody would have made it so
Is
far.
it-
anyway.
Mind affecting.
Yes, it is.
+2 to this, I got the 31,
Okay.
baby.
So none of you would have been affected by her fear aura. But the Bone Devils technically have one too that's 5 feet. So I guess the dragon will be affected by it.
Alright, I guess. I can make 2 more
yeah,
saves.
5
with
foot fear aura.
those. 22, 18, so I'd probably fail and be
Does the 18 have the +2 involved in it?
yes, so I'm scared.
So you
What kind
will
of
be
fear is it?
Scared. I'm looking that up. We do
That
not.
matters, because that might just remove me from this combat.
Yeah.
And Zardris possibly.
Now Zardris can hop off.
Well, yeah, but the problem is Zardris won't have to be flying anymore.
Zardris can just fly, Zardris has
Don't
wings.
Tell
Oh, yeah.
me what kind of goddamn fear it is. It just
would
says
this counter protection from evil?
It would have counter. It would have.
And that would be a 20.
Then you're fine. The DC was 19, so it doesn't matter. As I can't find where it tells me what type of fear aura is. Like her, it tells me. Like I will tell you because you made the save against it. She makes you cower for 1 round. That's it. After that, it's done. But it does make you like vulnerable for 1 round. She can take advantage of it, possibly. It's mean, but it's only a round. So yeah, no fear there, and Zardris might have to make a save, but
That's fine.
all right. What will she do? Well, I guess she's gonna go out with a bang because harm did a lot of harm to her. So I will need some, I believe, reflex saves. So let me check this spell from everybody. Is anybody resistant to electricity?
I take 5
currently am.
Yeah,
I
take 5 less.
No, Time Dragon is cold, not much, because it doesn't fly. I just wanted to check that.
Okay. Well, I need reflex saves from everyone. Those are some good reflex saves.
Zardris, I think Zardris has electric. I don't know where I'd see that. Not sure where to put it on the sheet.
Okay. And Ada, you will have to also.
Reflex?
Yes. Okay.
20.
So
That's pretty bad.
And I also have Uncanny Dodge.
Zardris has 5 electric resistance.
Boom. Hey, it's average roll. The only one that will fail is Ada, so you will take 42. Everybody else will take 21, as she will chain lightning the crap out of it all of you. Ada.
Minus 42. Okay, I'm gonna try and get onto the cage again, honestly.
Okay. Go for it.
I really don't have much else I can do.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be able to bite her if I get on the cage.
You will definitely be able to bite her, or the devils, if you get them on the cage.
Okay, class. 20.
That's
great,
fine.
But...
You can have it there. I'll give you a 20. It's not easy to cover, but you are a huge creature trying to climb something slightly larger than you as a dinosaur, so you'll manage to get up on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can bite. Well, actually, you can only. No, I think you can see
the bone
her.
devils?
No.
Are
wait,
they
she
invisible?
Was she dispelled?
Yeah, she was.
She was dispelled.
I know
Actually, the bone devils would have probably attacked the dragon, I believe, because they didn't get a turn per se. I just had to move down. I forgot to do stuff. Honestly, I'm just gonna roll something else. Oh. Okay.
So fear aura
they would appear,
default?
and also there's another guy up here. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So
another guy.
Fear. By the way, fear aura by default acts as the fear spell.
Okay.
So if it doesn't say anything, it's like.
Thank you. So that's just what they had done on their turn. I forgot to do their turn. So that's Ada climbing up. Ada,
it says it usually works like
you
the fear
see
spell.
her. You don't. Oh, actually, you see all of them now because they did. Would invisibility break if they summon something? Sure. Sure. They cast a spell. I'm gonna say sure. I can't remember.
Oh god, what did they summon?
Another bone devil. They had a 35% chance one of them summoned another one. But they can't chain anymore. That's the maximum.
Yeah. Summons can't summon.
Yeah. But there's a third one up at the top. Above. Anyway, so Ada, if you want to bite one, you could.
Single attack.
What you going for? Her, the bone devils?
I'll go for her.
Okay. Alright. Well, there's some good news and bad news. The good news is she is dead. She was at 1 hit point thanks to harm.
Damn.
It did 140 damage to her after Khandes had done some damage to her, and it reduces her to a minimum of 1. I'm sorry. Oh, she was at 4 hit points. I'm sorry. She took a turn. She healed slightly.
Yeah. Right.
No. So no, she died. Anyway, okay, she's gone. Congratulations. Good work, Ada. You finished off what Zardris started. And
My last hit, I get all the experience.
Khandes. There's some bone devils here.
I'm gonna cleave them.
I'm gonna put you, because you are totally, like, up at this level now, on top of Ada's back.
That wasn't concentration, was it?
What?
The force cage.
No.
No,
Okay, just
that's
wanted to
not,
make
that's
sure.
also, concentration also isn't quite a thing.
Concentration is weird in Pathfinder.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wouldn't disappear.
It's 1 round per level, so you got, like, another minute of being there before it disappears.
Well, I think I'm going to drop the hammer and pull out the greatsword,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cleave.
Cleave away.
For the hell of it, I'm going to
so
do
are we in the fear
cold
aura
here.
now?
Oh, I guess technically, yes. Sure. They're 5-foot fear aura. So actually I would need
2 will saves.
2 will saves from both of you.
25, 17.
You
That
have
doesn't
protection.
include my bonuses.
It includes the protection from evil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ada, you would fit.
Rip.
Okay.
I could ping the fear spell if you want.
Yeah, that'd be
Two
nice.
turn. It'll be 2 turns because they have a limited number of rounds. So
Where
you'd
is
be
my
fear for 2.
fear spell? There you go. You panicked.
I don't think you can leave the room. Honestly,
No,
I'm pretty sure
can't.
you probably just start like cowering in place.
Yeah.
There really isn't anywhere for a Allosaurus to go. Anyway, so you're fine, Khandes. You will make both saves.
Okay.
So we'll attack. Cleave away. Cleave away. So, cleave away.
Yeah. Give me a sec, because I also want.
Oh, you're shaken for 1 round. That's interesting. How does that... Wait.
And the outsider Bane does. Lawful outsider Bane, does that go off against these guys?
Yes.
Okay, so that's already added in now. Into the main damage.
That will hit. So you can roll the. I think that rolls an attack on the second one if you hit the first one.
Yeah, I have to roll a second attack, the same big bonus.
It will also hit.
Okay, so they are going to take, and I'm have cold damage in there in case it matters.
Okay.
That should be at -9 on the cold. For some reason, it gave it +9.
Gotcha. Okay. Zardris.
Zardris. God, what can Zardris actually do? Zardris has kind of done all the fun things that a cleric can do right now. Because they're devils, they're probably fire resistant enough.
That's why I went for cold. I don't know if the cold damage did anything or not.
I guess Zardris can cast this on if they have spell resistance.
Yes.
Of course they do. It's half.
Mm-hmm.
28.
That is more than enough.
This is gonna be cast on this one.
Okay. 6 acid, 11 cold, 8 electric, 7 fire. Fire will do nothing.
Whichever does the most damage to it persists.
The electric will do the most damage to it, and it will persist.
It will persist for 4 rounds.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, on the upside, this
Still
allows
pretty
me
good
to
amount
use the... On the upside, it just allows me to continue using the total defense action. That's literally what it says you do.
Ivona.
Yeah.
Do things. I'm gonna chomp it.
Okay.
Oh, nom nom. Nope.
Look at the-
No.
Look at the
21.
16, 16, 16,
21 will not hit them.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. There's not a whole lot I can really do in this form right now.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Can you cast spells as a dragon?
I can, but I'd have to start defensively casting.
Oh, right, yeah. Because
You're
you're
in melee.
They're gonna go. Somebody's gonna be above you, Khandes. I'm just gonna put him right here. He can
Oh,
fly
God.
above you.
Do I get an
he's-
attack of opportunity?
You do not. He's gonna move. He was gonna use the same reach as you. So no.
Okay.
He's gonna try to hit you with a stinger.
31 AC.
You
Well,
miss it.
I can't really do much for another round. 2 rounds?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm just gonna go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back.
Okay. The Time Dragon will get a set of attacks, and Khandes will get a set of attacks. What is the Time Dragon's AC?
30.
What did the other two do?
Ooh, that
attack.
actually hits.
The other two are attack.
Okay.
These against me.
Yeah, and the 2 claws wasn't set up right. Hey, ooh, wow. Not critical you, but another hit for 11. Those are some pretty good rolls for there.
So it's hitting the dragon?
Yes, that one will be
What?
hitting correct. I'll say the.
I will attack of opportunity because
Yeah,
one of
this
my
one will hit first.
teammates.
So attack 1 and attack 4 hit, right?
Yes. Well, technically it'd be attack 1 and attack 3 because the 2 claws wasn't set up properly. Because again, dragon draw. I keep forgetting.
24 total.
That'll hit.
There we go. And the cold damage is correct this time.
This is. That's right. Alright, and the other one will go against you, Khandes. What did you say your AC was?
31.
Wow. Okay, it'll bite you and claw you. The exact same attacks that hit the Time Dragon will hit you. But it will not crit confirm. So it'll do a 13 and a 9. And these would be physical zero blade barrier you.
Yep. So
Okay,
10
cowards.
less.
I will
13 and
though
9.
need another will save from you because the other one oh no, he has to move within 5 feet. He moved within range.
Yeah.
That's right. He did. So you don't get to that. You don't have to make a will save.
Honestly, the nice thing about
Damage
cowering is you
control.
technically take the total defense action, which
Yeah.
I benefit from. So
They're focusing on like the flying dragon and the giant man up at their level
There's
rather
some
than
shit going on over here.
I'll bite your ankles yet.
Yeah,
Be
you
my chew
actually
toy.
don't have to make any more will saves, Khandes, because this one's not getting close enough for that.
Yep.
You might want to move the camera a little bit. It got a little.
Is it a
shifted.
little off? Oh, we are a little off. Because I had to shift it up. There we go. I think I accidentally shifted it up a little bit.
I think we're back to Zardris.
I gotta roll the because when does
Oh,
the
Khandes, you didn't
persistence go? Yeah, you do have to go.
Oh no, I only that's right. I only did my
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just gonna all out on this one because
It has been hit twice by you.
the cleaves aren't. I can do more damage, and it makes more sense.
If you have Great Cleave, you can hit all 3, but you can do, like, there's a lot of attacks here. So it's like,
Yeah. It makes more sense to just actually try to take one of these guys out than.
Yeah.
But you know what? I am going to open myself up, so they'll
Mhm.
have a +4 against me.
ooh.
But if they attack me, I get an attack of opportunity back at them.
Ooh. Okay.
So I am going to start doing that. And let's see.
Bring it on!
Oh, and one more because of haste.
Yup, Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so so delete that guy there. Okay, I
I'll
guess you're
continue
moving
to the other one on the
Yeah,
same plane.
good call. So let's see here. That's another 20. Do some math.
Back to hell with you. I am Dinosaur Rider.
I mean, you are. Okay. So it will take all 3 hits, but you will kill this one then too. You were very, very close on the second hit too. If you'd done a little bit more damage on attack 2, you would have dropped.
Okay.
Pretty damn close. So yeah,
It was
okay.
definitely worth going all out and not just.
I mean, you probably would have finished this one off, but then yes, you would start up damage. In this case, you got 4 attacks in rather than just.
Yeah, I thought about it. Like, it makes more sense.
Zardris doing anything?
Zardris gonna do a channel.
Okay. So heal.
Some healing.
Yeah.
That helps me a bit.
Well, Ivona, you can go then.
Let me do my HPs real fast. That puts me up to nice and comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm
better.
just going to breathe on this guy.
Sounds good.
I need him to make a reflex save.
Hit one.
He
He'll roll
does
that
make
20.
it, so he'll take half. And this is electric.
Okay.
Gosh,
Oh, I gotta roll Zardris' persistent. Hold on.
You do have to roll Zardris' persistent.
Because that guy lived. So let me roll that first. 4d6. No. That much Zardris damage from whatever was affecting it.
Yeah.
Electricity.
And then I have to check the die on my Dragon Breath. I think it's only 68. Yes.
Still not.
Only.
Only 68. Gets an upgrade next level. Or next level of the spell, rather. 23 points of electricity damage.
Still not
So
bad.
it'll take half of that.
Yep. Okay.
I think that is it. So
All right.
I think I can just breath.
So what's your -4 AC then? He'll do his thing to, hit you.
-4.
It gets +4 to attack me.
Oh, just before
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Well, it's a crit.
So I think it will only hit you with
Yeah,
the last one.
the sting is the only one that hits me.
All right. So you will have to make a fort save.
I am not afraid to make a fort save.
You didn't roll a 1. How's your ability work? When you're hit? Or when you're...
Oh yeah, let me double check that. Is my come and get me? I will ping it. Every attack against it provokes an attack of opportunity from me, which is resolved prior to the enemy. Each enemy attack. So actually, mine hits first.
How many attacks of opportunity do you get?
I get a bunch of additional ones. I get at least 5.
You've got combat reflex, is what I was asking.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I have combat
go
reflex.
ahead. Let's see how well this goes. Roll full attack 4 times.
Okay.
It might not actually sting you. Click some damages now. See how this goes.
It's a good ability.
Well,
Yeah. Especially now that I've gotten my AC up decently, it's like, this is actually a really good ability now.
especially since you have combat reflexes. That's really what makes
Yeah.
the difference.
Oh yeah, I've been looking at this ability for a while after I took combat reflexes and was just waiting till I could take it.
Honestly,
Alright.
there's a combo which I won't get until level 16, which is
Alright, so
if I get
you will as you slash into it as it's kind of fighting with you, and its sting finally gets into your neck a little bit. You drive the long sword through its length. All right.
So I actually don't take any damage.
No. Yes. You'd stop it right before then. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And the about to pierce my neck, I'm like,
Yeah, and then you drive the stinger back into it.
As you know, after this, Ivona just lets out a very loud draconic roar, happy with victory.
There's also a happy Allosaurus roar, despite not doing anything.
No. You allowed me to attack a crap ton.
Honestly, that was a pretty good idea.
Because if it wasn't for you, I would have been having to jump and make one attack.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
And usually my role is tank, so
anyway, there's a lot of money in this room. But I mean, when I say a lot of money, I mean a lot of money.
I
Is it gonna
greedily
be-
as a dragon.
Like, it turns out that this was effectively what Casvon used to represent his horde.
Oh.
My horde now, bitch.
So,
is it gonna be more than 39,000 copper?
How many copper
yes.
pieces are here?
You give me a minute. It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, the throne that I said was here, it's covered in gems. 200 of them worth 20,000 gold pieces. It's covered in gold plating worth 2,500 gold pieces. The mattress that's here is in fact made of money, and it is
What
oh my
the fuck?
So he would sleep on money. And it's this much, which is 796,000 copper pieces.
Why?
I
I don't want to take that.
it's
What
so
Almost
What is the-
797.
What is the point?
it's
of
so much.
What is this fucking?
There are 43. They're basically the alcoves that line this thing are also filled with 15,300 gold pieces worth of
Jesus.
jewelry, art, and paintings. And there are 5 magic items here. The one, these are the actual identified ones. And a golden circlet, which, if you would identify, it contains the soul of a skeletal warrior, but it's also, it's also here. It was left on here. But yeah, a Rod of Splendor, Scatter Protection fully charged, an ivory and gold gem-studded Lantern of Revealing. Oh, and a +2 Icy Burst mace. Because, sure, what the hell. The amount of... I'm sorry, the gold here and the copper here is just so ridiculous.
Copper's kind of funny. I think we shouldn't take it because that's kind of just annoying.
It is so much copper. At least the silver is still an amount. It's like it is only 7,968 gold pieces worth of copper.
That is hilarious.
Uh,
What was he, Scrooge McDuck?
Yeah, I guess. How much
If
gold
you-
is that copper, realistically?
7,968.
Oh, alright, that's kind of worth taking.
Yeah.
We should exclusively pay
Is
someone
the
in
Lantern of
copper.
Revealing worth anymore?
Looks nice.
It doesn't tell me, but I'm going to assume probably. It's gold, ivory, and gem studded. It doesn't tell me.
Okay, so
I almost want the Rod of Splendor.
There's also a bunch of very skulls that are in this area. They're brittle, but if you wanted to also collect the skulls, they're worth 100 each to Grim Collector. And if you touch them, they have a permanent magic mouth that will tell you who they are.
How many skulls are there?
There are 34 skulls.
Oh, actually,
how are
it's-
they
it was my
arrayed?
headband.
This entire tower, there are alcoves in the wall that they're set.
How high up are they?
They go all the way up the tower.
That's I will have to deal with this later.
Yeah, it's
Because Ivona does
What
want
is
to
this?
combat. It's a bunch of skulls that would tell us their name, but I don't want to climb there to do that, so that'll get done later
Yeah.
post game.
And if you really wanted to sell all the skulls, they're worth 100 each, but, you know, it would require a little bit to, carry them. You know, brittle! But yes, they also, like, tell you who they were. So if you did want to, like, check them out, I could say, like,
I don't want to take the time to note the names down.
It's a number of persons of fame and importance in this region about 1,000 years ago. One of them.
I want to point out there's 10,000 pounds worth of coins here.
Yeah, that's like. We will deal with this when the dungeon is done.
I'm still putting in the loot list.
We can deal with Castrothane at the beginning of next one too, because honestly, if you just give him the circlet, he just disappears. You do lose out on it because it crumbles away, but you know, man, the golden magic circlet of Castrothane. We'll deal with that.
Write that down. But...
I just noted it was there. I didn't put that in the card.
Okay.
You're probably not hoarding that. It's one less fight to deal with.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind a fight.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that we need to get going because two people really don't like this.
We got a big boss to kill and then a witch to kill.
Yeah, because you can just theoretically, if you get rid of 3 anchors, just take the chain spear. It's so much weaker with 1 anchor. Let me tell you this: it gets bonuses that you remove with each chain. That include things to like saves, AC, fast healing, and extra attacks. And so each one you remove removes some of those things. Also, probably because of massive knowledge of religion, as long as it has a chain, every time it ends its turn, it reappears at the same spot. It's allowed to move around if it has no chains. So you actually might want to fight it when it only has 1 chain left.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier to do that.
It will move, but it will always pop back to the same spot. That is a weakness of them. You got a lot of knowledge, and you were spending time. So I'll just
Alright, mark it down.
I do not think he will be necessarily a very difficult fight if you're removing 3 chains.
The Lich is gonna be harder.
Yeah.
He is a Lich Cleric, and so has probably a lot of really awful clerics.
Cleric Lich, that's really fun.
Yeah.
Hate that.
A Klitch.
It was mentioned that he was a cleric.
I don't know if you can say that on stream.
I
think that's against TOS. Actually.
That is bad, Joe. Bad. I'm gonna hit you with that.
You're gonna get Tantus. I'm just gonna have to start streaming on a kick.
Does that actually mean something? Because if it is,
it sounds like something that you really aren't supposed to say. You know, you're not supposed to. Yeah. That's just it. It sounds
like that one place men can't find.
Gotcha. Yeah. I got it, but I was just like I didn't say anything that I know that word actually exists.
Anyway, we'll end it here. We can take care of some of that stuff next time. That was really ridiculous, and honestly, I really did enjoy the fight.
I think we made it better with what I did.
It was very funny, and it was very enjoyable, and it felt like an actual pretty decent fight. So I'm very happy about that. So I hope everybody.
That's annoying. Type 4 bag of holding only holds 15,000 pounds.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get another bag of holding just for this
pounds.
gold.
Yeah. You're gonna have to
Well, we need
for just the copper.
We need 10 bags of holding for this
We
gold.
need a bank.
This is the treasure of this place, man. You know? Turns out...
there's no adamantine trapdoor, so is it really a treasure?
I don't know, there was a bed made of nearly over 500,000 copper pieces.
How big was this bed, for freak's sake?
I don't know. Epic. It just says...
because Casvon's a dragon, right?
Yeah.
So I know that it's supposed to just be a big pile of coins, but I do imagine it as an actual mattress made of copper pieces.
To sleep on.
I mean, I'm someone who's always like, for this kind of thing, I always think like dragons, it's more comfortable them to sleep on like a hard uneven surface.
Yeah,
I guess it's better than rock.
yeah.
They
Probably
can
nice and
shift.
cold.
Well, they can also shift as if you move in your sleep, so it's not.
I mean, if you really think about it, to a giant dragon, it probably feels more like
No, the thing is,
travel.
this was all designed for him being in human form. He liked being in human form, because he basically also he liked to hide the fact that he was a dragon. Basically, only the key people would know. So it is a giant bed, but it's a giant bed that would have been made
That's
for
why
a
there's
person.
hole. And that also explains why there's a tall tower with a hole in the ceiling. It's just so he can get out.
So if he needed to become a dragon, he could escape through there. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like this would accommodate his dragon form if he needed to use it, but it was really made. If you look at it, it's designed for a human thing, because it's like he slept on it. The thing is, it's a really weird bed that's just made of a giant down mattress. It's just instead of down in there, it's filled with coins. It's like a king size of coin.
This is the dumbest thing Pato has ever written.
I'm just glad I finally got to use my come at me, and it was really useful.
If we sell everything that I have listed, which includes the stuff we just got, let me double check that it does. Yes, we will be able to give 40,000 gold to each player.
This is
some high end upgrades.
Yeah, this is some. Hey, you need some upgrades for
Zardris could finally buy a magical sword. This is the best magical sword.
Joe, do you have any shout-outs?
Spare. Belated happy birthday to Tantus.
Yeah. I mean, Zardris could take the +2 Icy Burst mace, but it's not their deities. Momo, I think
shout-out. Shout out to nothing because I don't have any shout-outs.
What is her deity's weapon?
Scimitar, I believe.
Scimitar?
Is Sarenrae's. I believe a scimitar is Sarenrae's weapon.
Okay.
Is it a tar made out of? Is it a sword made out of salmons?
I mean, one of you could have a +4 enhancement bonus to charisma as long as you carry a rod of splendor that also you can sell for 1 billion.
Yeah,
rupees.
it's a scimitar.
I have a headband of charisma +4.
I don't.
So...
I can carry it.
And once per week, you can create a tent that's just made of silk and furnishings.
Yeah, I'll take that. That 100% fits my vibe.
Just rich person tent.
Dude, wizards are loaded.
I feel like the dragon in Ada would love that.
Someone can take it. I don't care. So you can take it, sell it. I don't care. It's a useless item.
Yeah. It's useless for me because it would take up a hand, and I already have a +4.
Yeah.
You can also just once per day put yourself in noble garb that has jewels and gems and fabric worth thousands upon thousands of gold. You're like, ha ha!
Actually give it to Zardris, unironically, because clerics need charisma.
Yeah. I just love the fact Khandes just grabs it for a second. He's like, fightery.
Worm, do you have anything to shout out?
Yeah, I'm Diamond Worm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWorm or @DiamondWorm on Twitter, and Diamond Worm on Blue Sky, and Diamond Worm on YouTube. I just uploaded a video, and I have a few that I've made. It took me 3 videos to make a freaking 5th level character in Pathfinder 2e. Granted, this is my first time actually making a character. It's good I'm doing this because, if I'm gonna run the game, I want to, know it well enough to help. Yeah. But yeah, but also there's just a lot of decisions.
Learning and kind of understanding it takes a little bit of time. It's sort of like right now, I'm pretty confident I could probably put together a first level Pathfinder character in 10 minutes.
I can do a 1E character pretty fast.
Yeah, granted at higher level, we're going to do another.
But I have to do items. It's going to take.
Yeah, I made a 5th level character.
That'll definitely start doing it for you, but add you.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I think a whole hour was me picking spells. To be fair.
Yeah, gotta get an idea and know those spells. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for myself, just Dracovin. All my links are in the descriptions from the various locations. I put up a schedule this week for everything up on YouTube and Discord and Twitter/X. I'm gonna do more of those, so keep it in mind. Tomorrow we'll be just doing some more tabletop stuff as long as I'm feeling great. We'll see. Been a little bit sick, but that'll probably just be the day tomorrow, and then we'll do some gaming on Friday. Just expect all this stuff up on YouTube. So. Remember, if you're over on YouTube, to do the support things like subscribe, and all that stuff for the channel. See more of these things. Cool. Okay, I remembered some stuff. All right, bye everybody. I remembered things. Yay.